What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another exciting edition of This Week in Madden Show 202. 202 shows. We have live Madden tips here tonight on twitch.tv/Madden tips. Also be posting this up on YouTube for you guys. For tomorrow, you're going to miss out on some great live action in the chat. All the regulars are here, and Gibs is going to drop a Broncos offensive scheme
Let's go
tonight.
For the boys.
Also on the show, we're going to talk about 4 verticals defense. It's a play that's always been good. It's maybe not as good this season, but still need to know how to stop it. We're going to talk the new team of the weeks. Derrick Henry's a big topic of conversation, along with Dak Henry.
Big boy.
Not Dak Henry. Dak Prescott.
Dak Henry, he could be a good, interesting player.
Yeah. He'd be a combination.
He would be. Tough.
Downfield swats. What's the Madden 17 meta? Outside run defense, the Conductor, Aaron Rodgers, the newest item in MUT, possibly the best item in MUT.
Definitely.
In the Brain Trust tonight, M-Stack flew in run defense from the Bengals defensive playbook. It's out of the 4-3. It's going to help you stop some of the most popular runs in the game, so keep an eye on your Twitch inbox after for that.
Sub-hype with user pick 21 months in a row.
That's big.
That's almost 2 years.
That's top 5.
That's almost 2 years in a row.
That's top 5.
Wow.
After that, we're going to do a playbook challenge. Gibbs is going to coach me in the Broncos playbook.
Yeah.
And we're going to get a W. As you know, during the playbook series, Broncos...
You were terrible.
Big struggle.
You were bad.
Big struggle in the Broncos playbook.
Not good.
We got to come back for that number 1 spot. I have it on my top list of playbooks. I know it's good. We just had a bad game. So, let's jump into the first mailbag questions of the night. Remember, if you guys have questions, you can tweet them at Madden Bible. We'll get to them later if you missed getting your questions submitted earlier.
Mail sack.
Gibbs, first question of the night. What's the best play to stop 4 verticals from Waffle Boy? So, you have new zone coverage in the game this year.
Yep.
It helps stop 4 verticals on its own potentially.
Yep.
Cover 3 match.
Mm-hmm.
Would you play man-to-man? Would you play that cover 3 zone? Or would you call cover 4? How would you stop 4 verticals? And what made 4 verticals so good last year? And why is it not as good this year, just on its own?
Sure. I still think the best way to defend 4 verticals is with a man coverage press. And the one route you're going to have to watch out for is the halfback. The halfback route is the route that really makes or breaks everything. Because even this like slow release, he's on a dragon route. So
right.
that dragon, most 4 verticals this year's game, they have the dragon release route where you have the tight end breaking here. Like the tight end doesn't get as much separation, so just run it here. So you're going to see there, like you can still throw that. Like it's still definitely a viable option. And there's certain tight end patterns that are better than not. This is one of the best in the game. And this is why we're actually going to break down this formation later and talk about how effective this formation is in the Broncos scheme. But
so real quick, Best the boy, the beast, he's saying that this version of the 5-wide kills him. And it's just a little shake route to why it's not actually a slant. Like this is another version of 5-wide that can be difficult.
Yep.
Would you employ a different defense? What would you do here?
I would say you got to watch out for, like, I still like the cover 2 man, but if you do want to go cover 3, like, I think your mode here is just to play over the top coverage. Like, if you play over the top coverage, and then whatever side the tight end is on, you want to be the hook that's closest to the tight end, because I want the tight end to run into the other hook, and then I just drop down here. I just drop and I defend him. I know that's where it's going. But over the top coverage from a standard cover 3 is going to, for the most part, defend this, because you're going to have your buzz and you're going to have your hook. They're going to do a great job at dropping to the depth of the tight end. So here it is again, like right here. I played over the top coverage, so curl flats. I want to be this hook.
Y, and then up on the right stick.
Yep, and I want to be on this hook so that the tight end, like if I'm on the other hook, we'll show you what it is. If I'm on the other hook, I'm going to leave that open right there. Like, and that's what you want. You want 3 guys to converge on the tight end right there, and you want them to force a throw into coverage, which will probably drop, especially with a swat. So the problem, though, that I've seen a lot of people do is we get into habits and like we get used to using one guy, right? So if you face this set and I'm in this cover 3 here, like snap the ball, go, like, okay, here, oh, halfback, uh-oh. But then you're going to open and leave that open.
Right.
So that's why you always need to make sure that you have a hook that's dropping to the depth of which way the vertical or the angle route's going. So if the angle's going right to left, you need a hook on the left side of the field. If the angle's going from left to right, you need a hook on the right side of the field. So that would be the tip for cover 3, over the top coverage.
So you're going to play cover 3, over the top coverage, look to lock it up.
It's very simple.
User that side on the tight end, look out for the halfback, you shade over the top, and then you force them to at least go downfield.
Yep.
The other thing you're going to do is you might play man-to-man coverage.
Yep.
What would your setup be for man-to-man? Obviously, you mentioned you've got to look out for the halfback right out of the backfield, but the tight end route not as great as it once has been. And the other 3 routes, you should be all set.
Absolutely. The other 3 routes, those are deep passes downfield, and with SWAT, how effective SWAT is, like it's not as much of a concern. But even that route, like that's really difficult to even force that throw into the tight end. Like,
right.
Like if you don't have the right pass lead, like let's show you here. Like throw just like a regular bullet pass, like no pass lead, just bullet when he gets like right there, throw it to him. Like, see, there's a chance like they're on a big game situation, they're gonna drop that
or pick.
So you gotta have the right pass lead. Like the right pass lead on this. Like if he's breaking here, you want to throw this at like 9 o'clock probably. But like it's still a very tough spot to be.
Still tough.
So just note that. I don't think not all 4 verticals also are made equal. I think this, and this is part of the reason why I recommend this formation, is this 4 verticals gets a really clean break. But in that instance, you saw that the halfback stayed underneath them.
Right.
So there's a lot, or the defender stayed underneath them. But don't be afraid of 4 verticals this year. You can also go cover 2, guys. Like cover 2, over the top
still
coverage.
Locks it up pretty good.
Pretty darn good. Again, I would recommend here, like you're gonna have to watch the post. You're gonna have to watch that post over the deep middle with one of your hooks. But a standard cover 2, like if you just go here over the top coverage with it, like this is gonna do a really good job at defending it. Like I just need to watch Norwood. Norwood's my biggest concern. If I like stay here, go, and then go here, like
get there.
That's what you gotta do. That's how you gotta defend it. There's a lot of stock coverages that now defend a lot of these things.
So we got a special Broncos fan in the chat, and what he's saying is if you slant the Demaryius Thomas route, once all this stuff clears out underneath, you can have that route coming across the middle for a nice gain. So a little slant to X. So if you're adding that one into your arsenal, thank the man in the chat that had us get that little tip right there. Gus Ram. All right, guys. Next question up in the mailbag. This one is coming in from
Chuck It Up. That's a good name.
Chuck It Up. So Gibbs, he asked the question every Madden player asks.
Mm-hmm.
He says, how do I overload blitz and play good coverage?
Yep.
Right? Isn't that, he says, every time he blitzes,
bad things happen.
He gives up passes in certain zones.
I get it.
Guys, last year, think about it. Think about last season. You couldn't really blitz until the end of the year when you found ways to send 3 and 4 blitzers and protect the outside. Last year, if you overload blitzed, you were then technically one-on-one downfield and you got hit with the deep ball.
Right.
It wasn't until we could play 2-man under and still send pressure that the meta became about the blitz, and that was at the far end of the year. This year, it's even different. But Gibbs, you got a blitz for us, and then how do you at least mix up your coverages, or what do you do to make sure, you know?
Yeah, so nickel 2-4-5, we talked very early that this was one of the best plays in the game just because you don't have to do anything to get pressure from it. Like, you could call it, set it and forget it, send 5, and you're going to get pressure off that left edge as long as they're not blocking anybody, right? So, snap of the ball, like, I'm not doing anything. I'm not going to do anything. Just go. Like, you're seeing how we're going to get, the pressure's going to come in off that left edge. A lot of times it does come clean. Let me just give it a baseline press. Like, let me just give it that, right? So, snap of the ball. Pressure comes in off that gap. That's very consistent and as close as to like do nothing as possible to get consistent pressure. So what I've now kind of decided the way I want to now play this game is like I used to always go, I'm going to find a stock coverage, like a cover 3, and I'm going to make my own blitz out of it. But now my issue with that is I'm ruining the run fits. So I use those base cover 3s as my run defense, and then I look at these like stock design blitzes that have appropriate run fits built in, where I can have a blitz here and look at I have my forced defender over here, but I know I'm going to get pressure off the left edge. Right. So remember last week we talked about how important that is. So now I have a different philosophy of how I want to play the game. So I'm going to come out in the buck slant, right? That's my blitz. Well, now when I see I think you're in run, I'm probably going to audible to. I'm not going to stay in that. I'll probably audible cover 3. And then I'm going to have my fully fledged run defense ready to go, right? So with this, my example, like a great way to play coverage, what I'm seeing the best players in the world do, is they're doing something like they're making adjustments to the play. Then they're taking their deep safeties here, and they're manning them up on the interior receivers.
Yep.
And then the inside or the rest of the coverage looks a lot like this. Hooks and buzzes and deep zones. So, and then you have like whatever your base coverage is underneath. You know, this guy's blitzing, this guy's blitzing. But
so this way you aren't necessarily giving up the flat,
right?
Like you thought you were,
right?
Because you make that adjustment where if you're blitzing off that left side, generally the flat is going to be uncovered. But what you're saying is by manning them up or changing up your coverage, you're going cover 2 or whatever. You make that adaptation.
Right. So you could say, like, I'm going to blitz, let's see, Hayward, like, overload blitz, like, a great way to do it this year's game is to send 3 defenders at one point. So you need to look at the play art. So right here, you can see Jones is going to the right tackle, Morgan's going to the right tackle, and then my slot corner, Woodyard, or I've moved him out to linebacker, he's going to that corner as well. So in this instance, I could probably could move Arakpo off the line. So in this instance, I could go man up the slot here, man up here, and then I have like a buzz over here. I'd play this, and this is kind of the idea of like what I'm seeing people do, like pressure off the edge. I got 2 buzzes, and then I got 1 hook, and I'm usually the hook.
So you're only
you
rushing
understand
4,
that base shell, like so the interior of the field running streaks, like they're going to be manned up.
Right.
The outside guys are most likely going to run verticals. They're manned up, but then my underneath shell coverage is 2 buzzes and a hook, which. Two buzzes and a hook do a pretty good job at defending most routes. So like even if you ran crossing patterns, like a mesh concept, like on the outs, like let me set it up like this, right? Let's go. Let's do this here. Okay, so this is the setup I have, right? Run Norwood and Green on verticals. Now run Thomas and Sanders on drags. I'm gonna defend Thomas, like, and what's cool about this is I can play underneath here. Or I could play over the top, and I'm not too worried about like you getting behind me with a corner because I got manned up guys. Right. So underneath coverage here, I'm gonna feel pretty confident. I'll defend that mesh pattern. Like I'm here, and then like you got to go to someone, and then now I got buzzes there.
Right.
See how that's working?
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's pretty nice. So a good tip, guys. The name of the game. That question right there on its own is 80% of just playing Madden. It's sending your pressure. And then when they finally go to make that quick throw to the drag that they noticed was open, taking it away. So those are the things you want to do, and everybody has this dilemma until you find that blitz that is the be-all, end-all. But there never is. That's the rub. That's how Madden works. That's how football works. That's the whole name of the game. Okay, let's take a look at the next question in the mailbag.
The mail sack.
Coming in from Andre Giant. He wants to know... thoughts on the Falcons' defensive playbook. Gibs,
okay.
What do you think about the Falcons' defensive playbook?
Sure, Falcons' defensive playbook, very good. It's very similar to what I like about the Cowboys' defensive playbook. The only difference is you end up having a 46 bear under versus a 46 bear. You still get the dollar, you get the 4-3 base, you get the wide nines. So I think it's really good. I think that the decision needs to come down, do I want to run a bear or do I want to run a bear under? There's very small variances between the two. I think the bear under is a really good formation this year because you got cover 2 man in it and you got a cover 2 zone in it. So there's a lot of flexibility there where when you play a 46 bear, there's no cover 2 man and there's no cover 2 zone. So it limits kind of what you can do. You have to make your own stuff and it doesn't have a cover 2 man with the better coverage.
Indeed. Overall, as part of a defensive playbook, if you're a beginner player, if you're in all pro or under, how much time should you spend worrying about your defensive playbook?
None. Like,
what should you worry about
10%,
when picking
10%.
a defensive playbook?
Do I want to play 3-4 or 4-3? That's it. I'm a 3-4, 4-3 guy. That's the only thing you should worry about.
Should you sit there and be like, well, they have big dime 2-3-6, but they don't have
big
dime
ready.
2-3-6 over.
You're not ready for that. You're just not ready for it. You're not ready mentally. You're not ready with how you play the game. Like, unless you're an elite player and you just started like playing today, like, okay, that's different. But if you're a guy that's trying to improve, get better, watch a show like this, hang out in streams, you're a gym rat, right? You live to play the game. You're not ready for it if you're a guy that's just trying to get better.
Just get better. Use the coverages
Play
you
games,
do have.
reps.
Use the shading that you have. Find that one blitz, and that's how you should build your playbook. Whether it's 3-4, 4-3, but don't worry over all the little intricacies.
Hybrid D is good. I like the Raiders. Raiders is a really good hybrid book. You get a mix of 3-4, 4-3s. Really good book.
All right, here we go. Next mailbag question. This one's coming in from Mr. Jenkins. He wants to know, is usering the D-line the new way to go? So try and user the D-line here. Gibbs, come out in the nickel 2-4-5 if you have it.
Yep.
Give me a cover 3 match. Okay?
Okay.
And
I don't hate it.
Well,
I get it.
I understand what he's saying. Ready?
Yeah, I get it.
So let me find my old 4 verticals.
Old 4 dirties.
If we have it.
The old 4 dirticals.
We'll go
PA
here.
seams? PA seams? 4 dirticals right there?
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
So Gibbs, you say you want to user Williamson.
Yep.
Don't user him. Ready? Because you're in cover 3 match, right?
Yeah.
Now, he will potentially go and man up that tight end right there out of cover 3 match. Because the tight end, with the way it works, is the third receiver in. 1, 2, 3. You count from the outside in.
Yeah.
So he might man up
Yep.
that tight end.
Yep.
So you don't want to user that guy.
Right.
Because you're already... The whole point of you using that guy would be so that you could man up the tight end. And you could make improved zone coverage.
Okay.
But now the game already plays good zone coverage.
Okay.
Okay, so, who else do I want to user? Do I want to user...
I already
seam
told you.
flat?
You user
No.
this guy. You user this guy. You user Cersei.
But then you might get beat.
Nah, why would you get beat?
Because if you're a newer player, you might get beat. You might, you don't know. Is he in a run fit? Is he not in a run fit? What day is it? Where am I?
Wednesday.
So then the question becomes, see those 2 guys standing up on the outside?
Yeah.
Do you user one of those 2 guys?
Yeah. I don't hate that. Yeah.
Because those
Why
are the
not?
only guys you can move off the line. Because you can't user either of those 2 D linemen.
Right.
So this way, if you at least user that guy,
Yeah, this is a sound strategy.
you can grab the halfback out of the backfield, coming that way.
Yeah, that's a sound strategy. Why is that? Did anyone ever think that wasn't a good strategy?
But would you rush with them every now and then?
Why, yeah, sure.
So give me a rush.
I mean, I personally wouldn't, but if you're a new player, why not? And then if you better have a beast finesse move or power move over there, so you can. Where I've seen it be the most effective, like an actual functional, like high level of Madden, is an inside zone's coming, like a quick run's coming inside.
Right.
They click on and they're this guy, and then you run the ball and then snap the ball. They get in there and they block shed, and you're like, oh dear God,
Right.
dear diary.
It's
almost terrifying playing someone that plays that way.
I have seen players rush on the D-line and get some pretty good pressure this year, increased time, so I still think you're going to get the most value on your linebacker or on a safety. Obviously, you add more risk, but you definitely get more reward than you do rushing the passer so far from what I can tell. However, I think with some of the new coverage matching and coverage abilities that the linebackers give you, if you see the right formation and you don't want to then user those guys, then you do need to drop down. I find that the easiest guys to grab are the edge guys. What I will say is, say you start to rush.
Okay.
Now drop to the halfback. Drop as soon as you get engaged by the tackle, I've noticed it's really hard to get off your block. So great pick. My guy gave up. My halfback gave up because he dropped. So it's very difficult to get off your engaged block and drop back into the lane. So don't fall for that. But we will keep an eye on if people are busting in through the defensive line. Something to monitor.
Yep.
Never the best way to go, though, in my opinion. Unless you're Rex and you got mean D-line user. You know what I'm saying? Because some people just have it.
Wait, why does it say that Gibbs is 4-6 versus Farls and Madden, and I make my own yogurt?
That thing auto-update has got a mind of its own. It's like AI.
That's not true. I'm not 4-6. I'm 4-3 against Farls.
See, notice how he didn't say he makes his own yogurt.
I don't make my own yogurt.
All right, this question in the mailbag is from Wash Finn. He wants to know, Gibbs, what's the best shotgun run in Madden 17? So last year, obviously, Madden was dominated by the inside zone.
Yep.
I'm
all about that base. About that base.
You about the halfback base?
No trouble.
Quick base?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think it's the most consistent run.
So what makes it different from the inside zone? And then,
pulling guard.
Yeah.
You have a pulling guard, and sometimes it can get muddy. Like right there, he he like hesitated. He's like, "Who do I go to?"
Right.
And then we have a tendency to always want to crank the Soldier Boy and get out wide, like just crank that thing, bang, and bang it out wide. But like you should probably funnel it behind the guard. Like that's where you should run. And a strength of this is to have patience, and a lot of us don't. Like that can happen. Like
right.
You get a little bit
want that
muddy.
or you don't want that.
That's a downside of it. It's not as consistent as that inside zone was, but I think I don't think inside zones are as consistent this year. I think there's a lot more block sheds, and it's a lot harder. Like you can't crank the Soldier Boy backwards.
Are you in dime or nickel?
I'm in the nickel 245.
Can you show me your run fits? So
I'm in cover 2, so that corners play.
Right. So what I see happening here is like you don't have a forced defender necessarily. If you're in dime, you would not have a forced defender.
Right.
And so the edge gets wide open. Yeah, inside zone, you could cut it out to the left. But with the base, it's like meant to go that way.
Right.
And you can break big gains. And I was giving up a lot of huge gains to the halfback base.
Right.
And that's the exact reason why. So maybe let's
big
try
dime 146.
I was giving up.
The
Eddie Lacy
bunch. You went to the bunch. That's where I ran it from, right? The bunch against you.
Yeah, and this wasn't really a good run last year.
It was not a good run.
And same thing, the gun split close, guys. The halfback power O from gun split
Real
close, it's morphed into a great run this year. It was not good last year. I lost yards almost every time.
No forced defender in the big dime 146.
No forced defender.
It's almost like I can't run it, right?
And now you got that guy out wide, and you'll trust me, not a great example, but you'll succeed quite a bit, in my opinion, with this. Plus, you got that guy pulling around.
No forced defender.
And you'll be in business with that run because you can go out that way, or you could always cut it back up the middle if you wanted to and do that. So I think the halfback base is very good. I think the pulling zone defender gives you a little bit of boost. It's better than it's been in years past. I still wouldn't say don't sleep on the gun halfback.
Inside zones are still very good.
Split close. And inside zone's still fine. People aren't running them, but it's fine.
I also love the shovel option.
Yeah.
I love, like right there, that's kind of how the base is designed. That was it. I think shovel option's really good in the right place, the right time.
All right, so a good question. Check out the halfback base if you haven't done it. I do think it is one of the better runs in the game.
Fly a tip in real quick from the chat. Could you go back to the game real quick? DJ Rio 82 says, "How do you do the big juke hop step inside?" He sees some people do it and he can't do it. It's just the right stick. Just the right stick juke.
Just the right stick is the big one?
Are you holding down right trigger?
Yeah.
Don't hold right trigger. Just right stick juke me. Just boop. That's the big hop he's talking about.
Got it.
I think that's one of the best ones in the game.
Really? Does it give you high fake out chances?
One-on-one in the open field. Like you want to go one-on-one Imano? Like that.
Oh.
Yeah, one-on-one in the
stiff arm. Get mean.
One-on-one in the open field. Like let's
against
go
the
again.
user or no?
Yeah, let's try it again. Hold on. No.
Sorry.
Let me drag guys away. I just want to see because I've seen it work really well in the open field. Like that juke specifically.
You want me to cut up the middle?
No, I want you to go outside. If I could run with them faster, I would. All right. Hopefully those guys block. Go. Get out there. Not the best juke in the world.
It could be good in the right situation. It could be good in the right situation.
Yeah.
I like the speed juke. I think the speed juke gives you the most.
Good.
RG also said that the steerable juke, left trigger and right trigger, with the left stick aimed where you want to go. So say you start to cut it out wide and you realize, I want to get it back in. You could then steer that juke back to a gap.
Is that what you just did?
Yeah.
Do it again. Show it again.
That's what people are saying. So say your run gap gets cut off to the right side.
Yep.
And you're like, I want to juke back in, but you want the steerable juke.
Yeah, I see.
Both triggers is steerable, so use the left stick.
Let me get my hands on that real quick.
Yeah. Hang on. So one more time here. Like I can then still take it outside.
Yeah,
It's the
that's
left
good.
stick. It's
All
the same juke.
Go ahead. Take this out. Let's try. I would.
Like say you see that hole there. Like,
I see it. I see it. I've seen some people use this as almost as like the double juke from last year.
Yeah.
Like I've seen people come out here and they're like, nope, like that. Like
they know they want to go in.
Yeah.
People like it with stretch too and steer right before the line of scrimmage, says Janel.
Boom.
All right, here we go. Next mailbag question.
Mailbag.
This one's coming in from Steeltown. He wants to know, Gibbs, what is the current meta of Madden 17? You're a fan of the meta yourself.
Yep.
What would you say is the current meta?
I form, counter, blast, ISO, toss. Or like your other variety could be I form, twin tight end, halfback power G, counter, top. Like, I think to truly define the meta of Madden 17 on offense right now, it's the three-headed rushing attack.
Right.
The meta is the three-headed rushing attack, and then like everything else is kind of like mixed in and like works with it. But
so give them an example. We don't have the counter in these I-forms for the Broncos, I don't believe, but if you look at the stretch right here, you would have say a zone weak. So that guy could run zone weak left. I could run the stretch right, or I could run the stretch left. So I could run the stretch either way, left, right, or I could go up the middle with the zone weak, depending on where things are. Right here, it looks like the run's kind of weak off the right side, so I might try and hit a stretch, get to the second level, and take it all the way. Those under center runs are pretty devastating. The other thing I would say I've noticed is players going deep downfield with fast receivers. Now, last year you could just chuck it one-on-one. This year, I've noticed, say, like Emmanuel Sanders, he potentially could get open downfield. And if he's able to get behind the defense, he would hold X for a rack catch. So right there, if I go up for an aggressive catch, you SWAT
team.
But if I go for a rack, I might be able to beat you to the ball. And I've given up a lot of big, deep touchdowns personally going for that play. Right. But those are definitely two metas. Defensively, what would you say has so far been the meta? I would say cover 2 on defense has been kind of the toughest, along with some blitzing.
I have actually seen the higher upper echelon of the ranks, believe it or not, nickel 3-5 cover 4.
A lot of 3-5.
Nickel 3-5 cover 4 specifically. Because it still gives you 6, and I'm talking cover 4 because it gives you the 6 defenders and run fits, the linebackers, plus the safeties. So you have a lot of guys in run fits, but you're still in good pass coverage with three corners. And it just gives you fits because you don't have a lot of passing room.
It also gives you fits. Gives you run fits.
It also gives you fits.
Yeah, so those are some good ways, if you're looking to play Madden 17, to play the game. Okay, here we go. Next question in the mailbag coming in from, let's see who we got. B. Prats. He says, what's the best way to use the Titans defensive playbook? He likes the 4-4, the 3-3-5 wide, the 3-4, and the dime 1-4-6. He's been getting beat a little bit, but do you have a way you would use the Titans playbook?
Yeah, I would use the 4-4. Specifically for run defense.
Check out YouTube. We've got tips on just how to run that 4-4 run defense from the playbook. Gibbs is setting it up on screen right here.
Yeah, so I would run it like this. So I've now kind of decided that this is what I believe is the best way to play run defense in the game. Like last week we talked about pinching your linebackers from this set, but I like to actually spread my linebackers, and you need some type of line crash down because you change these linebackers to go just directly in front of themselves, and then you fill this gap right in the middle of the field. So it allows you to be really aggressive and know that I'm responsible for that gap right there, and then you just get some block sheds, blah blah blah. But I'll use the 4-4 for run defense. I use nickel 2-4-5 as my pressure, my pass coverage. Because you have cover 3 match, you got cover 3 Mabel, and you have the buck slant from nickel 2-4-5. Mm-hmm. And then from there, if I want to play man, I'd go and use big down 1-4-6 and test my opponent. Can they beat man to man? When they have to pass, can they beat it? Do they have the plays? Do they have the routes? If they can't, gonna be a long day because some people still can't do it. Right. And it's going to be a long day if they can't. So you have that built-in big down 1-4-6, still the best, in my opinion, the best overall coverage formation in the game for pass coverage. And then you also have things like 3-4. You have all the 3-4s. You got the even, you got the solid. I would just sprinkle those in for different variety blitzes. I love the Trio Sky from solid. I love 3-4 even some scrapes off that edge. You can still get good pressure there. But primarily that's how I'd use it.
All right, some tips right there for the Titans defensive playbook, guys. Remember, we go live every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock, so if you have a question for the mailbag, make sure to drop it in the chat. You can use the exclamation point TWIMQ. That will give you the link to the mailbag. We'll also put it in the description so you guys can check it out, or you can send it over on Twitter, but it's much better if you put it in the document.
Documented.
All right, here we go. Next question in the mailbag. This time it's from
Madster.
Master Gamer, who wants to know, Gibbs, the team of the week, Derrick Henry.
Oh, yeah.
What are your thoughts on it? He's got 88 speed.
Oh, yeah.
85 agility, 92 truck, and
Big
91
dog.
ball carrier vision,
Big
91
boy.
excel, 6'3".
Big boy. Large child.
He's going for, I think, about 25K, possibly a little bit less team of the week.
What I love about this item is it fits. We talked about the meta. What's the meta of Madden 17? Like we said, the three-head rushing attack, but it's like even more so. It's a big bruising trucking back. I absolutely love that this Derrick Henry's got the 85 agility, and then acceleration is bananas. 91 acceleration, and then his speed is absolutely even more banana sauce. 88 speed with a 92 truck. 88 speed right now. That's top dog. That's like up there with the fastest halfbacks in the game.
It's right up there with the Todd Gurley, who people really like, the David Johnson, who people really like. I think this Derrick Henry's a must-have for your lineup. People have been running a combination of him with Ezekiel Elliott as kind of a thunder and lightning attack in salary cap to get some good value. He's very, not cheap, but, affordable. He's a very affordable back. He's inexpensive, so you should be able to head on the market and grab yourself a Derrick Henry and add him to your lineup.
Boom.
All right, good team of the week right there.
Oh, yeah.
Next mailbag question, Gibbs. What are the benefits of the spotlight coverage adjustment? So if you're going to spotlight your defense and make that adjustment, we go over this tip every season, but is there a way you would use it this year? And what does it actually do? How do you do it? And then...
Yeah,
I
think spotlights work like best this year when defending the Z spot. I just call it the Z spot route. I mean the post.
Yeah,
the route.
The route.
And there's the routes in a lot of different formations now. But I find it best not Z spot dig, but it's all right. It works. It's fine.
Because we can get to the quick audible.
We can get to quick audible.
So we'll check this, guys. If you don't know what spotlighting is, it's a feature in the game with coverage audibles. So right now we're going to show you the benefits of spotlighting your coverage. It basically makes your defense pay attention to one route a little bit more than some of the others.
Right. So what I would do in this instance here, the Z spot route right here, we talked about so much. This post is one of the best routes in the game. Gets a real tender area with some pass leads. It can become even more devastating against man or zone. So right here I actually have spotlight on, and you can kind of see how it worked, like how much attention all my zones really paid to him. And the reason you need that is you need your guys to like literally go to that receiver, your zone defenders, so that you can't make the throw. Like, watch this. They go to him and they are sitting on him. They're sitting on him. And see how much the deep defender on the left, he pinched. Look how much more he pinched to go to the Demaryius Thomas route. And we'll show you now what this kind of looks like without the spotlight. This time, I'll just call cover 3 this time. And no spotlight. So here, and okay, you notice the most, number one, you notice the most with the flat defender or the buzz. That time he broke to the flat really hard, and then you also notice it with the outside corner. Let's take a look at the difference here with the outside corner. Remember how the outside corner pinched previously? He's not pinching as hard here, right? He did break on it, but then also take a look at the corner. The corner, he bailed on that route and he went to the underneath route.
Yeah, 54 didn't get as much depth.
Right,
either.
so spotlight has extra.
How do you do it?
You hit Y, coverage adjustment. You hit individuals for an individual assignment, which is A. Then the receiver's icon. So in this case, Thomas is X, and then I hit spotlight receiver.
So PS4 would be triangle X,
Yeah.
receiver icon X.
Right.
Okay.
But
So
it's really helpful.
So he's spotlight right now. What you then would have to worry out for is like a combination.
Yeah,
potentially.
that could be tough.
But if you have one route and you want to take it away, this is what you do.
Right. But you see how that defender, like he went, like
right.
The buzz flat defender, he's in the, what is he in by default? He's in a seam flat. So he's in that route, like he's staying in the area where the post is going.
Right.
Because you're spotlighting, so it's making your zone defenders in that area, they pay more attention to that guy. This time I didn't, and notice how he went all the way down to the underneath pattern. So that's the difference. So it just is going to change the way some of your defenders around that one receiver will play their zone.
All right, so to spotlight Madden 17, it's Y, A, receiver's icon, A. And it will pretty much make your defenders in that area pay more attention to one specific route. You will potentially give up something different, but at least you're giving up something different. You can use it on some of these better deep routes. Maybe make your deep zones play a little bit better.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Next mailbag question. Flying in from Rashad. He wants to know, Gibbs, does L2 in a lob pass get you inside position on a streak downfield? He's not saying he catches this every time, but he's saying,
let's try it.
Can you do this?
Lab
so I
coat
put this
beaker
in the
time.
mailbag, put our lab coats on, put our beakers out.
Yep.
I'm going to try and throw to X downfield, and I'm going to throw L2, which is a low pass, and I'm just going to tap lob. He says it gets me inside position. I don't know.
Let's try it.
Maybe throw it. Let me know if you think I should throw it earlier, throw it later. Maybe too early?
Too early there, but you did have good control.
Well, so the second you hold Y as your clicked on receiver, you lose
Control.
kind of the path. So you got to wait and click on.
Okay, let me get the other defenders out of there. Let me just get this guy out of there.
So we're trying to streak. We're holding the left trigger for a low pass and just lobbing it.
Go ahead.
Trying to get some inside position against the defender.
Okay, I swatted that time, and
Okay.
it didn't work. Go ahead. So, I can sort of see what he's saying. Okay, you're getting animations here where the SWAT's like not playing. So I sort of see it. Go ahead again. I might be clicking on late. I don't know.
Do that a little later, right?
I'm holding right trigger, and I'm not
Turbo.
right trigger yet. I'm just going to click on it at the end. Hold on. That's 3 for 3. That's 3 for 3. All right.
That was just I just had a rack catch touchdown right there.
He dropped that. Okay.
That could have been a rack. I didn't.
That was interesting, though. That pass lead was really interesting. Let me get the safety over there. He's not in a good alignment. Go ahead. Like, he sort of seems like he wants to come down with that rock. Keep doing it. I'm interested in this. Hold on. Go ahead. The late pass lead, too, is really interesting. Like, okay, that swat
So
made me feel
underneath,
like,
but I got the
go,
swat.
give me more. Give me more depth. I need
more
more
depth
depth.
downfield?
I need more depth downfield. I'll get the guys out of the way. Yeah!
That's a lob.
Wow. But that's what he means. That's inside. That's inside.
More what you're thinking.
I think. Go ahead. Do that again, because that's what I saw was really tender. Go ahead. No.
He didn't throw it as different that time.
SWAT. Okay, so I'm getting the SWATs there, so I'm not concerned about the catch. I'm more concerned now with this inside deep ball. Go ahead.
Should I pass lead it?
I don't know, whatever you did that other time. Yeah, pass lead like
A little inside.
for the flag. But the receiver seems like he's going to catch it more. I don't know. Pass lead like to the post.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're right there to cover it.
No animal.
That's just Demarius, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm not sold.
I don't know. I'm not sold, but I don't think I hate it.
Mythbusters result?
No. I don't think I hate it.
Inconclusive?
Inconclusive. It seemed like it kind of worked.
Okay. So there's L trigger, tap X.
That was a bad throw, though.
That's a good throw is the problem.
A bad throw.
You want the inside pass.
I want the deep ball pass lead down, like the one you cranked all the way to like down in the middle of the field. Yeah, that's the one. That's the lady. That's the lady.
That's her?
That's the throw.
Okay.
Wow, that's pretty good.
I also got beat by some double moves against cover 3 last game. I don't think I have the route, but I got crispy toasted. Joe Hayden got burnt by Julio
I got
Jones.
problems with that Joe Hayden.
He got
He should get burned by him. He's nowhere near as fast.
No, but it was based off of it was a thrown of lies. It was a double move route by the receiver.
I mean, overall, I see Esports Center in the chat. He's saying like that's not a thing. I tend to agree. Like, here's the thing: in practice mode, we just ran that about 25 times.
Yeah.
Converted five total catches. Like 3 of those 2-mans, and then 2 of the racks. 5 out of 25, roughly. Like, are those good odds? Like, you're willing to put the game on the line?
Yeah,
like,
not gonna work in a game, probably.
You got to remember, like, that's a cute play. That's a cute play, and that's going to be something that, like, you're winning. Like, that's a good play. Like, when you're winning by 25 points and you're streaming a game and you're having a good time and you do this and it works, everyone, oh my god, what a play! Oh, That was kind of good.
This is Emmanuel Sanders.
Yeah, it's kind of good.
Okay. All right, let's jump into the next mailbag question. 2 more here tonight before we get into the Broncos' offensive scheme. Gibbs, Prophecy wants to know, he's struggling in head-to-head ranked. What are your 3 tips for winning head-to-head games?
Use the Cardinals or Panthers. That's tip 1.
Yep.
They're going to give you the best chance. They really are. Like, this is not a pride thing. This is not an ego thing. Is your objective to win games? Or is your objective to win games with your favorite team? Or a lesser team? That's my question to you. Like, if your objective is to win games, use the best team available. And the Cardinals and Panthers, they're so good with head-to-head games. You could run any offense really you want with them. You could run power run. You can run a vertical offense. You can run Panthers. You can run a speed option offense if you want. So you can do a lot of things. And defensively, both teams are really stacked as well.
Right.
Tip number 2, I would seriously start investing in being learning how to use the 3-head rushing attack.
Yes.
You need to be able to run the ball to the left part of the field, the middle part of the field, and the right part of the field, all from one formation. I think it's not only a sound strategy, the way to play the game, it's also a fun way to play the game because you're always reading the defense to determine where to run. And I also think that it's a great way to play the game because running's really affected this year. The third thing I would do is I would say utilize cover 3 match more than you are currently using. Cover 3 match can give people fits. It causes major problems. And then when you mix it in when using cover 3 Mabel, the defense side of the ball, against trips formations, it's really difficult to beat it as a stock style defense.
All right, I'm going to just add 2 more bonus tips to that because I think you did a good job covering some of the basics. Number 1, manage the clock. Use plays like screen passes. Don't get beat over the top on defense. Call 3-3-5 wide if you're having trouble stopping outside runs. But if you manage the clock, you take your points. You don't do foolish things like throw picks because you use a 3-headed rushing attack. You don't give up big plays. You score first. You score last at the end of the half and first in the second half. Those are things that increase your win percentage heavily that people just mess up. They mess up their timeouts. They mess up their substitutions. They don't do the little things, and it costs them games.
You slyly just said that about me.
No, I said that about me.
No, you didn't.
You messed up at the end of the half, and calling a screen can be good. Calling a run on 3rd and 4 instead of feeling like you have to pass and they shade the coverage underneath is good. So don't sleep on that. Those are some tips, though, that would definitely help you in head-to-head. And if you have specific problems, make sure to hit us up on Twitter. Check out YouTube. We've probably covered any problems that you're having over there on one of these shows. So check out the archives.
Boom.
All right, Gibbs, last question in the mailbag. This guy, Gray, it's not even a question, it's a tip. He decided to fly in. He says, 3-3-5 for Wildcat and for outside runs. Is that the way to go? Is that how you stop what you need to stop? And he said, that's not even a question, that's a tip. So do we have the 3-3-5 wide potentially here?
We do.
And can we see? Yeah, the last bonus tip for the other guy would just be, don't ever call a play you haven't practiced.
That's strong tip.
Yeah.
Strong tip. That's a really good tip.
Just by being that guy. But
because that tip is gonna change the way you fundamentally think of the game. Never call, like if you have the mindset of, I can never call a play that I haven't practiced, that means you have to go and practice.
Right.
And practicing is going to make you better.
That means you're going to have a limited amount of plays you can screw up.
Any play I should call here.
And throw the ball away.
Any play?
Rodney, yes.
What? No, what? I'm on defense. Cover 4?
We're going to check out the nickel 3-3-5 wide, go up, 3 Sam Will blitz.
Okay.
So this guy's saying to stop the Wildcat, call the 3-3-5, or almost any outside run. I would say spread your D-line. You're then going to have a force defender. You're going to have a cutback defender. And then you use your Cersei.
Okay.
And what I like about this is in a balance set, the middle linebacker, if it's a run left, he runs left. If it's a run right, he runs right. And then you cue off of him. I know he's got a long way to get to the edge, but this is pretty good at stopping Wildcat and pretty good at stopping stretch.
I like this idea.
Outside runs.
I like this idea of using the computer linebacker to, you go ahead, you lead the way.
Yeah.
I follow you. Great job, Force.
That guy's fighting right there.
That guy just got pancaked up a wazoo. Yeah. Wow.
But here we go. If we move it to the other side, you'll see us talk about he gets out there.
Yeah.
You know?
That's good. I like
wide.
it.
So those are some of your options when trying to stop this run. This guy's saying if you're getting beat by the Wildcat, you can go to this. Also spread your D-line. Because see how you got the guy in a 2-gap set, you'd prefer to, I think, if get him out of there. But yeah, 91 just.
I think you kind of want. I think overall you want that linebacker playing that way. The middle linebacker.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how a run up the middle might fare, but if you need outside run defense, guys, that is the play. Nickel 3-3-5 wide. It's in a lot of playbooks too. It's definitely in a lot of playbooks.
Not bad. Let's go.
2K King saying that there's a lot of other setups too from this play that will help you.
Yeah. How do you feel like that is Rundy? It's too pot committed.
Too many guys beefed at the start of the line.
Yeah.
It's
too pot committed.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Too pot committed. Like you just need to get by one guy.
Force defender needs to be way down. Yeah.
You just need to get by one guy, and then there's where.
Yeah. So stick with the 3-3-5 wide if they're running Wildcat or stretch or toss. What you don't need of defensive playbooks off the top of your head that have it. I use it from the Browns playbook.
3-3-5 wide.
Yeah.
Any base 3-4 for the most part.
Yeah, it's in a lot. Falcons,
Ravens, Bills. No,
Browns,
it's not in Falcons.
I think
It's actually in a lot of 4-3s, I think, too.
Yeah. And then you have like wide 9 and other sets that you could kind of build this off of. So, all right, Gibbs, that is it for the mailbag for right now. But we have a special scheme coming up from you.
Yeah, we do.
With the Broncos offensive playbook. We're going to give you back the offensive stick. So why don't you do us a favor, run us through this Broncos playbook. You're going to teach me because I'm going to be running this in the game of the week tonight. And I've had my tough ones about this. Have you looked at the new Dak Henry?
The Dak Henry?
Keep doing that. The new Dak Prescott. Have you looked at the Dak Prescott?
Are you trying to patronize me by the way you said that? Have you looked at the new Dak Henry?
Hi, kind sir. Have you seen the Dak Henry?
Have you looked at the Dak Henry?
Have you used the Dak Prescott?
I have not. I've looked at his stats. I've been messing around with the Conductor. And why would you need anything more than the Conductor? 2 hot routes, kid?
All right. You think the Dak is better than the Cam Newton from what you've seen?
Cam Newton.
They're very close.
They're very close. I think the throw power goes. Does the throw power go to Dak?
I think it's 91, 91, I think.
Maybe. Yeah, I'd have to play with the Henry. I haven't used him. What am I calling him?
Incepted. All right. Downfield swats. Have you had any trouble against one-on-one downfields? No, because you just have fast enough corners.
I just always.
No one rack catches past you.
No one yet. I just used the SWAT.
Okay.
I mean, I've had problems with it when I played you, like in Play Now. Yes, because when I play you in Play Now, you go deep, like on that, you recognize that, and you beat me downfield a lot.
Yeah. Because
you have slower corners. Like I would really recommend like you get a faster corner that might be less overall because and just play the dice for like the roll game of like, hey, they're gonna check downfield, I'm gonna swat it. Like just play that game because you can't get beat on racks. Like because then that you feel so insecure about your defense. Like you feel like I can't. I gotta play cover 4. I gotta keep everyone back. Like because I'm gonna get beat deep.
Indeed.
So.
All right, Gibbs. Time for you to drop this Broncos offensive scheme on TWIM 202. Take us through some of their formations and then let us know which ones you like. So a little preview of what they've got and then maybe a run one, maybe a pass one.
A couple of the plays I really like, formations. I like single back trio. We saw a player use this really effectively. I think underestimated how effective the zone weak and this PA boot in combination these two plays are. Let me just come out on it real quick and show you. It's not going to be an extensive breakdown. There's not really a lot to it. It's more so defining, like look at the box, okay, and then you have your run audible down is the zone weak, and your play action audible is the PA boot. So what I really like about it is, okay, I'll want to run the ball, go to the zone weak, and run the ball, and it's really effective. The trio, the alignment of the formation really spreads the defense out. And then if you start to like load the box and pay attention to it, the play action's really good because it's the same run, and then you leak, and then like you get that rollout, and when the rollout gets so tender, it like remember how effective the PA rollout play from Bunch was all those years ago, right? Remember how effective that was?
PA end around.
PA end around.
I'll never forget
it. Because of the rollout of the play, it forces like the flow of the defense to react differently to what's happening. So this is nowhere near as good, but it's one of the best plays that I've seen people use and use it effectively to be able to get outside the pocket and then like just have reads. Like that was a terrible read, but just have reads. Like I go to the post up top, go downfield, like or scramble the quarterback. So there's a lot of things you can do here. And I think this is one of those plays, like a little mini scheme that you could use that like you could run this against someone and they can't stop it. You keep going back. You keep going back to the well. So that's the first formation I want to show. Second, you have the jumbo formation where you can look to run the ball, misdirections. You got the halfback dive. A lot of good things here. But I love the I-Form Pro. Very similar to what we talked about with the Rams last week. You have an outside zone. You have the PA Broncos shot, which is the little post route, which is like the Z spot. You have PA scissors as a quick audible. You have the ISO as a run. You have a halfback toss. In an instance, you don't have a counter, so that's a little weak there, but you can still run the ball really effectively from this. You used this formation earlier in the night, I-form tight twins. I want to show you something really special about this I-form tight twins. So you come out in the halfback stretch. Run the ball either side of the field with a stretch. It's compressed set, so it's like you get really good blocking. But what I love about this is the bench play. I think bench is one of the best plays in the game that no one's using. So first and foremost, in the red zone, I love Jimmy Graham. What a quick audible I would do here. Jimmy Graham, in this case, it's not Jimmy Graham. That's just whoever that Graham is.
Garrett
right?
Graham.
Garrett Graham.
Probably, right.
That's the post that you need on the high point pass. But outside of that, it's really hard for defenses to defend this route right now in this year's game. Like that is a route that is against most defenses. Cover 2, cover 3, 2-man. It gets open. So even if you go to cover 2 zone here for me. Just go to cover 2. Tampa 2 works. You're in cover 2. Here it is, snap of the ball. Like he's going to get out there. Like because the vertical of the corner, he pulls deep. He pulls those zones deep. Obviously if you use hard flats and make adjustments, it'll take it away. But this is something that I would tell you right now, like you're going to get a lot of freebies out of this because people aren't ready for this type of quick pass. And even right there, like you can see how effective it can be. And if they do play a hard flat underneath, the corner is going to open up behind it. So this is a quick little like nice play to add to your scheme of how you can effectively pass from it. Now, just go ahead, call cover 2 again and play underneath coverage. And you'll see underneath, he's going to go there, and then that opens up that route. Like that opens him out that you can then throw it. So it gives you a nice like, okay, if they do try and take away the underneath bench route, then I'll be able to throw the corner off it.
Indeed.
So those are a couple under center formations I really like. Don't forget, run the ball. That stretch is really effective from that formation. And now I want to get to the bread and butter of like what I really like about this entire scheme. So it all starts with the gun wide trips open.
Okay.
I flip it. Why do I flip it, Farls?
Because you flip everything.
Why do I flip it?
Because you
There's a
love
real
that
reason.
song that flips it, reverses it.
I do like that song, but that's not the reason why. The reason why I always flip the formation is so that you have your receivers primarily running routes from the left part of the field to the right part of the field. It's like reading a book. It's easier for me to personally read the defenders, the coverage from left to right as the routes develop. It's just the way my brain works. I give that tip to you. Maybe it works for you as well. But I come out with the play wide receiver fork. That's my base play. So from here, the route that I want to focus on is the dragon route to my tight end. This is the route that makes everything work, okay? Even though you have the buzz over there, what you're going to see is he's going to get occupied by Norwood, right? So snap of the ball, break out wide, bang. I recommend a possession catch 90% of the time there for a 5-yard gain. You don't want to get aggressive with it because if you do, it gives the defense a chance to like catch up to it and like right here, rack it like out of bounds. Right, so there's not a lot of room for it. You have to be okay with just throwing this, and it looks like you can get to the rack, but you are going to get that animation 9 times out of 10. The really only time you want to rack this throw here is when you are on the far hash and you have the space. He clears out, you rack it, and then you can get upfield. You can't get greedy with this or else this route won't be effective for you. That's step 1, okay? Step 2. Well, what is you naturally going to do to try and take this away?
Mabel.
That's a
Cover underneath.
Sure.
Hard flat you.
All right, so you're now in a hard flat, right?
Yep.
That's fine. Hard flat. Well, guess what? You can still, for the most part, throw it because of the press animation. He's the slot receiver is going to play that guy.
Right.
So a savvy player, what they will recognize as they start seeing this scheme unfold, they're going to take him. Thank you, Farls. You're a savvy player. You recognize that. So you're going to see that hard flat.
Wow.
He goes out here, but okay, he's there now. But guess what opens behind it? Your favorite route, the corner pattern. So now you have a high-low read, which is working really effectively. So you have that on the left side. We explained kind of how the corner and then the dragon route there work really well. Well, now you also have a great route here, very similar to the Z-spot route, the post. This is the Z-spot route, right? If you play man, you play zone, you need to have good timing on it. You have to have a good quarterback on it. It's a down inside pass lead, and you can get in there and make a play on the ball. It's a little bit better. Like, I wouldn't want to run it. Like, if you're in the middle of the field, if the ball's where it is right now, I would want to run this play on the opposite side. Like, you don't want to throw that post unless you're on, like, the left side of the middle.
Because it's too far.
Correct. It's too far to throw. So, like, here, this is a better instance here because I'll be able to get a better animation right there. Like, right there, that's the spot right there.
Get down more.
Yep. So that route is a backbreaker. The opposite side, what I would then tell you on the Sanders route, it looks like a deep dragon. It's not a dragon. Wish it was. But what you need to recognize is, like, say you're blitzing the outside linebacker on the right side. Yeah, Morgan. Say he's blitzing, right? Or he's just doing whatever. You need to recognize this as an opponent. Actually, in this instance, take away the deep, strong safety. There you go. So you need to recognize, do I have one-on-one situations ever out there with Sanders? Because if you do, that guy becomes your isolated one-on-one, like, I'm going to make you put two guys over there every single time to fend that quick out. So the idea with that route there is I need you to eat up as many guys as possible, so open up my other routes. And he's also should be like your best one-on-one downfield option. Like, this is your living on a prayer. Like, living on a prayer.
Need a one-on-one shot.
You need a one-on-one guy.
Need a one-on-one
and that's what it should be. I recommend King Kelvin Benjamin, 80 gold.
This is Broncos playbook. It's the 10th out of 11th gun formation or 9th out of 10th.
Yep.
And it's wide receiver fork.
Wide receiver fork.
Wide receiver fork.
So that's this play. Now, my favorite part of this whole play is how great this halfback route is.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, because he just drifts, baby. He just drifts. You forget about him. And he's just a little leak. He's just a little baby leak.
Third and 2.
Little baby leak that you got to worry about.
Third and 2.
This is a leak that can eventually flood your whole house if you're not careful. Like, that's how good this route is. Everyone drifts away from it. You forget about him. Like, right there. See how that backside slant? You drift away. You forget about him. Little leak turns into a 10-yard gain. Don't forget about the leak. This is a great little leak pattern. Also, what's good about this formation, if you're not part of the Conductor Club, you can come out in it, right? And you can max protect up. Doesn't block your tight end. Blocks your halfback. You still can quickly get into another audible. So that's what I like about it. Good versatility when it comes to pass protection. Now, the plays off of this, you have your quick audible up stick. Love this play. Give me man-to-man. Give me man-to-man. So here's man-to-man. I love this stem route to Anderson here as he gets to the sideline, like right there. This isn't a good matchup because your outside linebacker is manned up on him.
Right.
So the better example
is
if it's correct, if it's that guy. And it doesn't even have to be that far over. It's just that's the example. It's a
pretty unique route out of the backfield.
Yeah, if the man-to-man defender is the outside linebacker, the route won't work. But if it's the inside linebacker there, like, you're going to get good separation and you're going to get yards. So you got to, again, recognize that. How many plays in the game have the outside linebacker manned up there? Not a ton. You probably wouldn't be in a 3-4 formation anyways defending this. So I like stick for that. I love the option route to green here. I run it a lot. You remember how you always say, how come you always convert so many 3rd and 20s on me with out patterns? It's this route. So you smart route this route, and he runs the appropriate route, first appropriate coverage every time because it's an option pattern. So when you have said all those times, how come you always beat me on those 3rd and 25s? It's because I tend to go to the gun bunch, and I go to the option curl or option out. And he always runs the right route. So that's what's good about it. So he'll run here. In this example, he'll just turn and sit. Like, he turns and sit, he finds a soft spot in the zone. So that's what's good about that route. Stock. It's a good 3rd and long.
Soft spots in my defensive
line. Yeah. So that's stick. You have a quick audible up, which is gun bunch, 4 verticals. I think this is the best 4 verticals in the game.
Yeah.
Because you get a good tender spot with Green. He's not going to get pressed. He's already in a receiver stance. He got his hand in his dirt, so he gets out quick. And then you have a dragon route that's delayed to the halfback. So what I like to do from this, I don't really love the Norwood route, and I don't love either of the three verticals.
Yeah.
So what I ended up doing is I just take one of them, and it's just based on feel, and I put them on an in. It just however I'm feeling on that play. So then I got an in, I got a crosser, and then I got a mesh. I always have like a mesh underneath between the halfback and whoever the in is or whatever. That's how I run 4 verticals. You can also run 4 verticals similar to this, where
I like this
route right here.
I like this a lot.
Yep. So you motion him over, you get him in a tender spot on the right side. He's going to get to a spot that most people usually don't have to defend. I would recommend putting your halfback on a swing pattern out there just to flood, but that's one thing I like about that 4 verticals. And the last play from this formation is the PA wide receiver in. So this is, again, it gives you a Z spot. If you really want the Z spot route, you got it now. It gives you a play that if your opponent plays cover 3 match, you're going to get tender down that sideline because they're not going to match with the wheel. So it has pre-baked in a great way to attack one of the best defenses in the game.
The wheel.
Which is good. But it also gives you the most special. I like to call this the most special because this is one of his plays from last year, where if you streak the tight end and you slant Sanders, it gives you a nice tender deep ball that takes a long time to develop, but it is difficult for, like, you can see how the safety does react and go there, but it gives you a shot. It gives you a play, like you need time in the pocket to go downfield to that post. So that's how I like that. Call that once or twice a game time play. You should call fork in this formation 75% of the time. I would call 4 verticals 10%. I'd call the play action play 1%, stick 5%, and then whatever the left percent I have is inside zone, because inside zone you run audible down. So you can still run the ball pretty effectively. It's still very solid.
Yeah.
Now, where it gets into, you get a multifaceted offense here. You quick audible and you go to the left twice. And now you get into being able to run all my favorite gun bunch plays.
So you can get to all the gun bunch
and it's got great audibles. So if you take a look, go to gun bunch.
Pretty quick.
You get there quick because on that side. And you got stick. So we all know how good this is, right? How good is this? One of the best plays in the game. Motion out the corners, throw a little dotty, possession catch. Real tough to defend. Stick has the built-in option route to A. If you need a play in the red zone, what we talked about last week, what you do is you go to stick, you motion over the slot receiver, he runs the post, and you throw a high point pass. You see me do this all the time, high point pass right there, sail it, but do that in the red zone. Then you could go back down here to the bunch. Oh, I want to run the ball. I want to run a different run the inside zone. I got base.
Oh, yeah.
I got the base.
Oh, yeah.
I want to go ahead and run 4 verticals from here. I have 4 verticals.
Got it.
And last but not least, you're quick audible to the left, which makes this kind of all work really well. My favorite play in the game.
Ooh.
Z-spot. My favorite play in the game. So you can do all different things running Z-spot. You guys know that. My kind of base setup is a slant to the tight end. If you are facing zone, I kind of like the halfback on the in. And then I do like to motion Thomas here behind the line of scrimmage here, and then a little quick dot right there to the wide receiver. But that's what I like about it. I think there's a lot of good flow between the gun trip to wide open and into the gun bunch.
Show us that.
It's
just
really
show
nice.
us that formation one more time, and then show us the gun bunch. So it's the 8th out of 9th. It's the wide trips open in the Broncos playbook, and then you can quickly get to gun bunch, which is 5 out of 9. Has all those plays. Pretty nice overall playbook. They have the gun ace. They have a really unique gun 5 wide.
Yep, they do. It doesn't.
Doesn't
If it
pop
had
like last year.
the play. If it had the play, like Broncos seems really good play. That's that'd be a great play to complement.
It's like
the
a fake
routes
wide
on it.
corner though.
But it doesn't have the same
Z-spot,
routes.
yeah.
It doesn't have the dragons. A couple other things to take a look at. The pistol bunch, really good. Like it's got this counter. The counter's really good from here. So I'd recognize that. A couple other things about the gun bunch from this playbook. You have the best, what I call the best red zone play in the game, gun bunch trail.
Yep.
You have the tight end route, then you can have the post, you motion that over. You got a screen
Both
left.
screens.
Screen left, screen right.
Yeah.
Bronco cross, real good crossing pattern play. You got Z-spot, which we talked about. Corner strike.
You need a C route. Those C routes are pretty deadly.
Corner strike, really good. Table route is really difficult to stop there. And then you also have a motion out corner, which is really good. Stick, we already talked about that. It's a great play. Wide receiver divide, still good, not great, still good. And clear out SE option. A really good play when you saw how Skimbo used it last year. When he gets about the 20-yard line or so, he went to it as a high point, like a deep play to go to a high point in the end zone, and it worked really well for him.
He
so
cashed in on that a lot.
That was a play. And what I like about it, it's got the built-in option route. That's a great route, by the way. The built-in option, like curl or out, really tough for people to defend. Ask this guy. He knows all about it.
Yeah.
There it is. My guys.
All right, nice Broncos
for you.
scheme right there from S. Gibs. Remember, follow him over on YouTube at youtube.com/SGibs. He'll put it in the chat.
I'm almost at 7,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Almost there, guys.
I need like 15 follows.
Get him over the hump.
Come on, get me over the hump,
Get
Twim.
him over the hump.
Get me over the hump, Twim.
And remember, you can follow us here as we go live every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. Guys, we play the game of the week. Hour of tips where you can submit your questions. Hour-long game of the week action where we'll break down, put these schemes that we practice to the test. We're about to do that tonight. All right, Gibbs, this is the question everyone has been wondering.
Yeah? What is it?
How's the gold conductor Eli Manning? How is he? How would you say?
I would say he's probably great if he's got... I didn't even know there was a gold conductor.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a gold conductor Eli.
80 Eli Manning.
He is probably good if he has the conductor because two hot routes is...
I think it's worth it.
Two hot routes is so buttery smooth. I never want to go back to not having it.
You use them.
Oh, yeah. Big time. Big time. Huge big time. Cards?
Broncos.
Broncos, yeah.
You're going to walk me through that scheme as we play live. I've been going through every playbook. Some have been good. Some have been bad.
Broncos have been bad for you.
Broncos was not great for me. Now,
how about Wolf, by the way? Using Wolf uniforms when he plays?
Kind of nice.
Is that next level?
It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Here's where the roster sits at the moment. Aaron Rodgers' milestone is in.
Gronk? 89 overall?
Marvin Harrison is the best item I've used in the game by a mile. Not even close. Tyrod Taylor, he's...
Split finger.
He's one way out of town.
Split finger said Eli's a mouth breather.
Eli's a two-time Super Bowl champion and two-time Super Bowl MVP.
Ray Nitschke is the best defender I've played with.
He's good.
He makes big plays.
Larry Wilson got a verbal warning last game.
He did.
Joe Hayden's been moved to the slot.
How's that Jenkins? I thought about him. His press is so bad, though. How is he?
He's been pretty good.
Is he better than the bro?
Yeah.
Bro is...
I'm going to get a champion.
I recommend a Lawyer Malloy and a Camp Chancellor. Lawyer Malloy, real high play rec. Really good. Makes a lot of plays.
Indeed. All right, we need to adjust our lineup. What's the biggest hack is you forget. If you forget,
it's tough. You get a new guy.
You
want to test him out.
Lock down your squad.
You can't. It's so tough. It's really difficult, actually.
All right, let's lock in.
It actually is. What is that?
The Shamrock Shakes. The Shamrock Shake.
I went away for a weekend. And I feel like I don't even know you.
Gibbs, someone has to review these items for the fans.
I had a wedding.
Remember.
I had a wedding.
Special shout out to Mutt Guru.
The Goo.
All of EA Sports testing out the milestone Aaron Rodgers, letting him know how they play, how the hot routes work, the ability chemistries, guys. You can check out the article on Mutthead if you want more info, but we'll break down the hot route system with the conductor Aaron Rodgers right now. Let us know if you have feedback, items you want to see, questions about certain Mutt players. Let us know.
Question in the chat. So W Immunity is saying I'm talking about using the high point. I said I'm talking about using high point like it's money. It hasn't been for him. I can without like an emphatic stamp that it's the best way to attack in the red zone if you want to score at a high percentage. Like I've never been more confident in using a tactic than using that high point post. Like that is the way to score on a very consistent basis. I would say check your receiver. I would say make sure you're not using any type of pass lead. You can't use a pass lead. It's just high point bullet pass. And make sure your timing's right. Get into practice and try it. But you should, more times than not, like, let's say if you throw it 10 times, you're going to catch it between 4 and 6 times, I would say. You're going to be some drops. You're going to be some problems. But I'll take those out. I'll take 40 to 60% anytime.
All right, so the first thing I do when I start a new game is I see if they come out in 2 tight ends with a halfback, and then I go to the 3 Sam Will Blitz from nickel 3-3-5 wide. Because most players come out and they try and run under center runs, and I feel like this defense gives me the best runs available. So I can check my run fits right, check my run fits left. And we'll see what this guy's going to do here. Run right. But that run defense does a really good job stopping the run. He went to an inside zone right there. We still bottled it up. He has Derrick Henry
How do you feel?
in the game.
How do you feel about just coming out in cover 3? No?
I'm sure I could probably do that.
Gotcha.
But let's see what he does here with heavy.
Tough formation to line against. Henry
locked up right there.
Good boy.
Good defense. Makes it 3rd and 9 right here. Joe Hayden playing from the slot, getting the job done for us.
Yep.
Now he'll adjust, and I can either go to big dime and play man, depending on what I think this guy can do.
I don't hate man in the first third and 9 of the game.
Yeah, just to see if he can beat it. He may not be expecting it, because if he doesn't know we're going to call it, then he can't come out in a play necessarily that's like set to beat it so early. Excuse me. So that's how I
feel
would
like
do it.
kind of like coming out in the cover 4 there, and then you have the ability to call.
True. Match would be good here too.
Slant is predictable.
That's the only thing that's going to be open.
It's predictable.
He's going to run.
No, not like this.
Clowney locked him up.
Not like this,
Makes
Charlie.
it a 4th that he could go for, though, is the only problem. 4th
See,
and 2.
you don't love a spy there?
I haven't been doing the spy
Because if they run, you get crushed.
Yeah, I haven't been doing it.
Yeah.
So you're saying come out in nickel 3-3-5 wide, but come out in what, cover 3 buzz?
Yeah. Just got an extra hook on the field.
Yeah.
It's better. I mean, the stock 5-man rush isn't going to be. He's going to run up the middle on you.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Way too many guys out of the box.
Oh, we had him caged.
Oh, God.
We had him caged.
Yeah, they had him caged.
We had him caged.
GG Glow, best playbook. I like Raiders, very very versatile. I like Ravens. I like.
So I'll try the cover 3 buzz. Let me
Chiefs
know if,
and Bengals.
Did it change anything? See, I don't have a cutback defender. No, I don't have a cutback defender.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
He
Cut it back.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. All right. Good point.
Okay, so he ran the halfback counter weak right there from heavy. We could go to the 4-4 potentially. He's definitely going to run off the right side. Could he pass out of this? What might it be?
A couple play actions.
Ew. So he's going with the power runs, Derrick Henry.
Do you have to spread your line like that? Can you just crash your
You
line?
don't, but if he runs to the outside.
Just crash your line.
Should I
Crash
go
it.
4-4 here?
Yeah.
Think it gives me better?
Yeah. Go 4-4. Go 4-4.
Which play?
Cover 3.
This covers
Yes.
not the match.
Spread your linebackers.
Spread your linebackers.
Pinch your line and crash it out. And use the deep safety. Yeah.
Am I force defender wide enough?
Crap.
My run fits to the right or whack right.
That's fine. Look at the flow. Look at that. It's tough. That's good. That's good stuff. I want you to crash your line down. I want you to crash your line down. I want you to crash.
Going a long way to
I want you to
make
crash
that
your
play.
line down this time. Crash line out was bad. Crash it down. Spread your backers. It's fine.
See how far they got
That's
to
okay.
get?
That's okay. That's okay. Get over there. Get
And
right.
then who do I got to use her?
The safety. Get in there. Yeah. See.
No, but I mean like what run route potentially?
Run route. It's a run route.
If he throws out of this play action.
He's got a weird corner. He's probably just gonna hot route a guy to a quick streak and then try to just hit you deep. Yeah. Are you baselining? Don't baseline, maybe. Just feel that crash down, crash down, crash down.
I know I did that because I wanted to see.
Look at that fill. Good fill. This guy likes to run, huh?
This guy likes to pound the rock.
Go.
Do I run commit?
No. Hit. What playbook are you in?
The Bills maybe?
That's not.
Oh.
That's not helpful.
No?
You're gonna get crushed on the inside there.
That's fine. He looped in.
But that's why that's not helpful.
He looped in.
You got run fits on?
Yeah.
Auto flip on? All right. Do this for me. Do this for me.
Should we
Call nickel 2 for 5. Call nickel 2 for 5.
Really?
Yeah, do it. Yeah, and call big buck slam 3.
Okay.
and just
It's gonna auto flip, right?
yeah. If you have it on,
What's my adjustments gonna be?
press.
What else?
Crash line to the right. That's
Okay.
it. Press the crash line to the right. Use the deep safety. Show me your fits. Yeah. Okay. Go. Get over there. Get over there.
I don't like that deep
Just go.
guy.
Just fine. You're fine. Good D. Good D.
You like that deep guy as so
Get
far
him
back?
up. Bring him up. Bring him up.
That wasn't in the instructions.
Bring him up.
Press,
Yeah.
crash, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Just play. You play more backside contain, like if you have to. No.
I didn't do that. The game did that.
The game shifted your line.
Yeah.
I bet it did, Falls.
Why would I do it?
Because you hit random buttons all the time.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you do.
This isn't. I'm not on trial.
Buck slant. I didn't say you're on trial.
Buck slant. He's in a different play though.
All right, go your 3-3-5 wide thing.
Now let's go cover.
Cover 3 match.
Dial
it up a little bit, kid. Dial it up a little bit. Buck slant.
Try the match. We'll try the match. Let me know. Gotta go Mabel.
Just cover 3. There you go.
Get on sides.
Counter. Typical. This guy doesn't want to pass.
No.
Run commit.
On 3rd and 6?
Yeah, run commit. The guy does not want to pass. He doesn't want to pass. So I would. Pat, run pit. Run. Told you.
Locked
The
up.
guy
4th and 1.
the guy doesn't want
Locked
to.
up 4th and 1.
He doesn't want to pass.
That's fine. Maybe we'll do it here. Maybe we won't commit here. He hurried up, I think. No?
What's happening?
Did he hurry up?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's in spike.
Remember that? Remember my roommate I had named Spike? Remember that kid? Spike? Remember that kid?
Love spike.
Spike.
All right, heavy. Gotta go goal line, right?
Sure.
What do you think? I mean,
I'd go. Yeah. You did a good job. I don't know why you got away from the nickel 3-5 wide thing. I was doing a pretty good job at stopping it. Goal line. Don't blow your D tackle up. Good job.
locked him. Let's go. My ball. All right.
Good job.
Gibbs,
guy.
we're taking over
Gun wide trips open. Flip it.
from our own 5-yard line.
Yeah. Just do what I say.
Flip it.
Yeah.
Which play?
Wide receiver fork.
From our own 5.
Yeah. Let me see.
We don't know what defense is going to be in.
Drag B. And just block the halfback. Max protect.
Where am I going?
Gronk or the drag. Gronk. Got him. Wait, late, but possession. You're fine.
Okay.
6 yards.
1 for 1.
You like 6 yards?
6 yards is good.
Wide receiver fork. Flip it.
Okay.
Let's read the defense. Hold on. Let's read the defense.
Shamrock uniform. ZFarls. Broncos playbook.
Give me an inside zone. Give me inside zone. Go.
Think it's there?
Yeah, go. Couple yards. It's alright. No huddle. Quick X, quick audible, and then go left twice. And then up on the right stick. Put Gronk on a slant. And motion Thomas out and throw it to him. Make a read. Go. Got him, but that's alright. It's a good play. Fine. You had him. You just didn't trust it. You had him.
The zone popped out at first.
You had him.
The zone popped out at first, no?
You had him.
Can I call 4 verticals yet?
No, you're gonna come out wide receiver fork.
But it's so painful.
Just come out wide receiver fork. Just do it. You can get to it.
I know. Where is it?
Right there. Quick audible left. Streak Gronk. Block the halfback. Slant Hopkins. Kobe.
Who am I looking for?
X. Kobe. Hang in the pocket. Hang in the pocket. Hang in the pocket. Got him. Go. Throw it to him.
Young. Wow.
Okay. Watch your fork. Yep. I want you to slant B. I want you to slant B.
Shout out to Shearer with the sub hype. Shearer with the sub hype. You want me to slant B?
Slant B. I think you'll have Gronk open. Just but you kind of want to go to Peterson. Got A.
And a rack.
Yeah, there you go. Good job. Tough play. Tough play.
Tough play from that position.
Fork.
Flipped.
Yeah.
Always flipped. Always flipped.
Let me see. Quick
about a
auto.
halfback base?
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, base, and then it's the left twice, and then down. And then just go.
I think it's there.
Go. Go. Crank the soldier boy. Yeah.
Go
Good
AP,
run.
fight.
1 minute 22 to go.
1:22 to go here.
Flip it. Fork.
Okay.
Put Hopkins on a... no, drag Hopkins, and just A, B. Peterson's probably going to get open because it looks like he's blitzing. Yep, that's fine. Little leak. That's all it is. Little baby leak.
Is that a first down?
Should be.
Okay.
Flip
Fork.
it, go. Yep.
Gronk again?
Yep. I would look for a slant Hopkins, and then this guy right here is on a buzz, I think. So he should pull him away, and Peterson should be one-on-one with the deep safety. Just to let
He's
you know.
not going to run, though.
Let's go. Go. All right. X. Get there.
Caught
And
that
time-
one.
timeout.
35 to go. Take a timeout.
All right.
11-yard line.
Gun. Flip it. Just run the ball here just to get the clock going. That's my opinion.
What's our second run? What's our second play off of this going to be, though? What's our next play going to be?
It's going to be stick, motion over Thomas to the right side, high point, University, touchdown. Okay. Get 5 yards for me. 3-4 yards. Go. Good cut, Farls. Go.
Okay.
X left twice, up on the right stick. No, one more, I think. Yep. Smart route, Harrison. Put Hopkins on an out and motion over X to the right. Okay. To the right. Stage right.
Pick.
Like, that's something that you can't mess up.
Oh, I can mess up anything.
All right.
Do you want me to run, sir? I form? 11. We need 1 yard, and we have plenty of timeouts.
All right, sure. Go ahead. I-form,
How do we get 1 yard?
Give me I-form tight. Go down. I want the stretch.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't know that was on the first page. Sorry. Hurry. You got 8 seconds. Run the stretch. Go.
Just a little play I've been adding to my arsenal. Should I run it? Was that not a touchdown? Do we not get our feet in? Is it going to challenge it? Hey. Should I kick a field goal? We get ball it off. We get ball at half.
Kick the field goal.
We got 8 seconds.
Kick the field goal. You messed up the play call. No. Kick the field goal. You messed up the play
Oh,
call.
I didn't mess it up, sir.
You did.
That was a calculated risk.
That's the one play you decided to not listen to your coach, and look what happened.
Scored a touchdown and they took
You
it
didn't
away.
score a touchdown.
Pretty much.
You didn't score a touchdown.
You don't know that. We didn't see the feet got down. Never showed us a replay.
You didn't. Why would you squib it?
3 seconds. Lock up. That was a great route. He was open. I'm shocked he didn't get his feet down. That's for the chat. I've been working.
I'm so
on goal
disappointed
I've been
in
working
you.
on goal line fades.
I'm so disappointed
I've been
in
working
you.
on goal line fades, bro.
I'm so disappointed in you.
I'll only be disappointed if I
Hey,
can
you
beat
must know that play. You've heard of that play.
Full verticals?
PA divide. PA divide shot.
I've been still running it.
I know. You
Like it's
ran
a
it
real
against me.
play.
I know.
It's pretty good.
No, it's terrible.
No, that route with Marvin Harrison.
The Ooga Booga Gate rematch. All right. Remember that we're gonna come out this time. Throw a little wrinkle at them. We're gonna come out in single back trio.
Road Sodas is here.
We're gonna come out in single back trio. Throw a little wrinkle at them.
Okay, we're gonna run the ball.
It's a little bit run, but it's a little bit the boot. The boot getting
Oh,
out of
the
the
boot.
pocket. Yeah, it's gonna let you get out. Be old ZFarls a little bit out of the pocket, making plays. You know what I'm saying?
Should we put in Tyrod Taylor?
No, Rodgers got enough. Put in Tyrod Taylor. Yeah, take him
Let's
out.
get him a couple
Get him a couple reps.
reps.
Let me see. Come out. Yeah, there you go.
Trio.
Give me the stretch as you run.
Come out in the stretch.
Yeah, because you can get to the other plays.
Where is it? There.
Because you can come out and then get to the other plays. Let's see.
Yeah.
I love the zone week. Love the
Left?
zone. Quick audible down. Quick audible down.
Okay.
Go. Run. Good job.
Okay. Hurry up.
No. Come out into the stretch. Go on the stretch.
The stretch.
Let's
Okay.
see the defense.
X done. The next
give me the zone
brain
week
trust
again.
update
Give me the
is
zone
tonight.
week. Give me the zone week. Go.
We have a special brain trust update flying in tonight.
No huddle, no huddle, no huddle. Play action
Bengals
boot, play action
defense.
boot, play action
Is it
boot.
left?
Yeah.
Where am I looking?
Just you roll out. Probably it's Y that's gonna get open.
B or Y?
Yeah, go. Overcommit.
Pick. Ooh.
All right, we're down from there. We're done from there. B. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
For the chat.
All right, come on.
B play?
No, hit B,
Stretch.
hit B, hit B.
Oh.
Go to gun, Y trips open.
4
Flip
verticals.
it. Watch your fork. All right,
Gronk?
I want you to slant B. Slant B. Gronk looks open to me. Go. You might clamp on it, but... Yep. See? You see? You see
nice.
how beautiful it is?
That's nice.
That's so beautiful.
That felt good.
It feels good, right?
Felt
That's
good.
fun, right?
That felt good. Can we run the rollout play again?
Yeah. All right.
Single back.
Stretch.
Trio.
Stretch. Come on, stretch.
Stretch.
Don't just go to the boot. We got to read it. Run the stretch. Go. Get there.
It was bottled up.
It's all right.
It was bottled up.
It's all right.
PA.
Get 2 yards.
Flip it.
Sure. Call it and then flip it. Give me... Zone week's kind of good. Don't love it here.
Don't love it either, but we're going to do it anyway.
Now I love
A.
it.
think
Now
I got
I
A.
love it. Yeah, now I love it. Go.
I got A leaking out pick.
No. Be a big truck.
Hurry up. Zone weak. First down.
PA boot.
Take a deep breath.
This is how you play.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's a tough formation. Go. Go.
Hurry
go.
up.
Hurry up. PA boot. PA boot. PA boot.
Run
PA
it
boot.
left.
Oh, why
I
do you...
tried. I held Y.
PA boot. Go. Give me Thomas for a bread. Give me Thomas for a Kobe bread.
Y?
Yeah. Go. Roll out. Get that.
Oh,
Roll
it's
out. Get
there.
that. Got him. Get him. Oh my God, you're disgusting.
I
Go
know
to wide
Ty-
receiver
that's
4.
Tyrod.
No, that's
No,
you.
no, that's
Go wide
Tyrod.
receiver fork.
Y trips open?
Yep. Flip it. Wide receiver 4.
Everybody's tired.
Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Flip it. Fork. Let me see.
Even on the short side?
Let me see.
I feel about
Give me
4
quick audible up.
verticals.
Give me quick audible up.
Okay.
And give me Streak Harrison. And then give me Peterson out of the flat. Go. Got him. No, little leak. Little baby leak. Love it. Little baby leak.
Okay.
Love it. All right. Give me... yep. Fork. Quick audible to the... You're going to have Gronk. You're gonna just stay in fork. Stay in fork.
If he's not open, who do I throw it to?
Slant Hopkins. Yeah. Go ahead. You're going to have the leak.
Pick.
Is that the leak?
Can we go for it?
Yeah. You're going to go to Z spot.
Which play is that?
Quick audible left twice, and then then your quick audible to the left.
Was
So
Gronk
it's-
open?
Probably not because of Mabel. And slant Gronk, streak Thomas, motion Thomas in 1 step, and then snap it. Embarrassing.
I feel like I messed that up.
Yeah, he went to it. You have RB. I also have him. Like that's just bad. It's bad.
AP.
It's bad.
AP.
That's more on you than it was on AP.
Me?
Yeah.
Why? Because of a bad snap of a play I've never ran before?
Well, you should maybe lab the best play in the game. You should
Maybe.
maybe lab the best play.
I didn't know.
This guy loves running the ball.
He's going to actually throw here.
He wants you to think he's going to throw
I
it.
think he's going to throw here.
Except you got the big dog in the middle, Mo
Cage.
Wilk. Was that Mo Wilk?
Nah, that's Benny Logan. We should put it wins.
God. 2nd and 9. Okay.
D. Sugar Ray getting in there.
This guy might be doing a YouTube no pass challenge.
He might be.
Like,
Has he passed yet?
No.
3rd and 7. He went to a different play.
Formation, yeah.
What do you think?
He's in the single back bunch.
Do we match? I feel like he might. I feel like he's gonna stick with it.
This guy don't want to no run nan pass. This guy ain't running no nan pass. Well, counter. Oh, that's weird. Counter.
Good defense. 3rd and 7.
He's going.
4th and 3.
This is where he hits you with a little stupid drag. And
That's fine. Should I shade underneath, you think?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he audibled. Get on the safety, bro.
Nah. Ew.
Yeah, should have got on the safety.
We're fine.
Are we?
This guy did pass one time, for the record.
He did?
Yeah. Remember he had Gronk on a slant?
Oh, yeah. He also passed it in half. PA divide shot. Gronk on a slant.
Yeah.
Guy loves running the ball.
Guy loves to pound the rock.
Derrick Henry.
10 for 40. I mean, we're slowing him down.
Roadshaw does. I get it, man. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make the
You
water.
gonna be mean to me in the middle of the game?
No. Flipped a counter? That's diabolical. That could be a verbal warning. He just got dragged. All right, get out of this defense for the love of God.
Call what?
Get out of it.
4-4?
No, don't call 4-4.
What do you want me to call?
Go 3-4. Go down. Go down.
The odd?
Stay in the odd. Go down and go to the cover 4, show 2. Cover 4, show 2.
Where is it?
Right there.
Cover 4, drop
Why?
show 2?
Yeah.
Now what?
And just use it as safety. Call press. Just call press.
He's in a run fit.
I know. You want that. Bring him up and use the other safety. Use the other safety.
He's my cutback guy.
For the love of God, you're embarrassing.
I guess run committing's bad now.
You ran commit?
Yeah.
Why would you run commit?
Why would you not run commit? The guy's going to run the ball. Why are we arguing? That's stupid. You maybe just call a play where I said that's my cutback defender.
You kept him deep.
Nah, come on.
You kept him deep.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. We slow it down all game, then we change our defense magically.
Slow it down. We just gave up a 40-yard run.
When?
The flipped counter.
I know.
Yeah. When you were in the 3-3-5, wasn't doing a good job.
It's a relative term. It's a relative term. What are we doing here?
Novocaine. Doing the Novocaine.
Well, he's taking away your Gronk route.
It's all right. Throw the post.
When?
When? Just like a Z spot. It's just like Z spot.
What now? Drag, slant?
Slant Hopkins. Or inside zone.
Go AP. No stamina. Now what?
Same play. Fork.
Can you hit PA wide receiver in against this coverage or no?
Yeah. You had it before. He just dropped it.
It's not my fault. I'm not
saying
asking
it's
about it earlier.
No, I'm not saying about it. I'm saying, yeah, you can hit it. But you gotta... Ooh. It's nifty. Go for verticals.
And then what?
Put your far left receiver on it in. Okay. Or inside zone.
First down.
Okay.
Take it to the 2.
Take it to the ink basket.
He's hitting us with Mabel.
Maybe it's Maybelline stuff.
We gotta hit him. We gotta hit him back.
All right. Give me the fork. Now give me quick audible. We're gonna go to bunch and verticals. I want you to drag Hopkins. I want you to streak Gronk. I want you to motion out Thomas, and you want to look for Harrison.
Which way, left?
Yeah, you want to look for Harrison, like the deep tender spot. Go. Covered it, but good job.
Please just hang on to a catch, Adrian Peterson, one time.
Yep.
Just one time, bro.
All right, give me I form. Yep. No I form. No. Yep. Give me down. Give me PA Bronco shot. I want to slant X. Slant X. Smart out Hopkins. This is the Z spot route, so
Okay.
throw it and convert to B.
Wasn't even there.
Yes, it was. You just gotta trust it, and you gotta just throw it and trust it and throw it. You gotta
Bad time to call a brand new play.
It's not. It's not a brand new play. You've thrown the Z-spot route a million times.
That's a different route. We
It's
smart
not.
routed
It's
it.
not a different route. It's the same
Put
route.
2 routes out there.
We-
Do you want us to call another random 3-4 defense here, or can we go with what's kind of been working?
Go with what's been kind of working.
How do we not have somebody fast enough to catch him? 0 for 2. We've only ran commit twice the entire day, and we gave up 2 touchdowns. So that's good. So maybe don't do that. Is 1 route on a play a read now, folks? Is that what we're saying?
No, it's a play action.
No, I'm just saying. People say I can't make reads, but there was only 1 route on the play. And when it wasn't there initially...
You gotta just throw it.
Well, that wasn't instructed before. So.
That's the Z-spot route is. You throw it. Throw it and you trust it. Throw it. King Henry's savage. I think that might be that Wilson guy's second and final verbal warning.
He might be out.
He number 1 got dragged earlier in the game.
What now, Gibbs? We still in the game. We're still in the game.
Yeah, I know.
Still in the game.
I want you to run wide receiver fork. I want you to throw the post 1 time. Like, that's part of what makes this whole thing work.
So I'm just gonna blind throw the post here.
It's like a Z-spot timing. It's a inside and down pass lead, and you click on and make a play. That's tough. All right, wide receiver fork, quick audible to stick and a bunch. And you're smart route A, smart route at the corner.
Just keep running your route. Why would you turn around?
Okay. Can you go to fork and go to gun bunch stick? Stick. Smart route A. Power block, max protect. Smart route X. Put Hopkins on a out and smart route it. Put Gronk on an in and smart route it. Motion out Thomas to the left. I want you to go to Thomas. He should get there, but you have all the other options to make a play. X looks real good. X looks good. Let's go! It's tough.
How do you beat 2-man? 28 yards. Any thoughts?
I would run the stick. I would run that same play again. Gun bunch. You gotta call timeout.
We need that
you
timeout.
You don't have enough time.
We need that timeout.
You don't have enough time. You have to convert. You don't need the timeout.
Rodgers gotta have this one. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked on by Buchanan. And this one will be brought back to the 22. So now here come the Dolphins.
What do you think, Gibbs? What are your thoughts?
I don't know. You got another run defense to call that'll stop it? I mean, I got some ideas.
How do you bluff blitz? That's just a regular blitz.
Derrick Henry is an animal. That was a good throw, but that was a great play.
Should have been a dot. Should have been a dot.
It's a good play. Clock's ticking. Giving up on this one. Calms. I know. I tried. God. Oh my God.
Jeez. Right and Race does not lie in the chat right now. He said Farls allowed 0 points with his run D. We're playing again.
Oh. Maybe
playing
you're just not good in the Broncos playbook.
Maybe that's what it is.
Could be. Is that the second time you've had a bad performance in the Broncos playbook?
What a joke, man.
Tough.
We stopped him on 4th down.
You have that formation in your playbook. Why don't you run it?
Which one?
The heavy in the Browns.
Is that it? What it is?
That was it. Yeah, that was it.
What was he running there? Just a mix of what?
Counter. He ran counter like every play. Counter and power O. He would just playmaker it. I'll tell you what. You want a review of the Henry? Tough.
The Henry's going to get a pass review. I will say it was nice to have the hot routes available. You guys want one more game?
Falls, you could be in a player review for Derrick Henry. We might both be. That could have been like a no pass challenge. We just lost.
He passed. He passed.
You allowed 0 yards passing. That's good, right?
I had 10. Guy had 10 yards for 40 carries. 40 carries, 10 yards.
Until he ran for 2.
He had 40 carries for 10 yards. Ooh.
Yeah, but then he ran one.
And then we
for
went
40.
to 3-4.
No. You were in your defense and you went to a 40-yard run where he carried Wilson. Then you went to another 3-4 and then he got a touchdown. And then he came back.
And then
he came back and ran against.
When we ran commit and you ran a long run.
Well, can I play this one?
All does
Back
is slow
out.
the
Can I
game
play this
down.
one?
No. We're winning a game with the Broncos playbook, and you're going to be a better coach. You're going to stay in this game the whole time.
I was in the game the whole time.
Nope.
Okay, do you remember 3rd and 1 on the
Nope.
goal line when you went to goal line fade? So that's me being a bad coach? I told you to run the ball.
We can only throw wide. I can't apologize for throwing wide open touchdowns.
You didn't throw a wide open
saw
touchdown.
a read.
You didn't throw a wide open touchdown. That's like saying
Saw a
that we had a wide open 3rd and 28 dot. We didn't. Did not.
That was a good call.
Did not convert.
That was a good call.
Did not convert though, so it doesn't count.
Why has it got to be so difficult?
What do you mean?
The Broncos playbook. Why does it got to be so difficult?
Why you gotta be so rude? All right, you playing Rise SK, who's got a souped-up Von Miller.
Von Miller.
Von Miller.
It's done nothing for me.
No? There is. You played Sir Lags a lot. He's in the chat.
Tell him I said GG.
GG. GG. GGG. Ran the ball well, man.
All right, here we go. Lock it. Get to the
I'm locked
edge.
in. Ooh, uh-oh.
Yeah.
At least it didn't not count for you.
All right. Gun. Wide trips open.
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers, conductor.
Yep.
Wide receiver fork.
Wide receiver fork. He's in man.
He's in man. Run the ball. I feel like the run's there.
Yeah, no idea. You could run that fork route in man against man too.
It's man.
Yeah, I'd run 4 verticals here and I'd put Harrison on an in, and you'd probably be able to hit Gronk on a quick pass. Ooh, he covered it. Y. You had Y. Uh-oh.
It was open. I was a little uncomfortable throwing it. 3rd and 6.
Yep. Give me.
Probably gonna go to man again, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Go to wide receiver fork. Quick audible to stick from Gun Bunch. Yep. Slant Gronk. You got double slants. Smart route Harrison. Smart route Thomas. Motion him out and throw it. There you go. Nope. Gotta work on the timing. Beat might be. There you go. You gotta let him set and then you'll snap so that he doesn't like that slow motion. But go to the what's your fork? Throw the route to Gronk here.
Against man.
Yeah.
He doesn't get a ton of separation.
Put Hopkins on an in.
Still looks like man.
Yeah. I would throw to Gronk here.
Bronkenstein.
So it works. It works. All right, flip it.
Okay. He's taking a timeout to think about it. If he quits, we take the win, and we just end early because I'll take it. I'll take anything in this book. What direction do you flip the right stick to stop stumbling? None of yo biz. You flick it down. If that little ring pops up on the screen, you flick it down to stumble, recover, and get your balance back. That's what you do. It'll go green if you hit it at the correct time. So Gibbs, the conductor and Rodgers gets you the 2 hot routes.
2 hot routes.
Does it fundamentally change the way you play offense? Like, do you call different play? Like, would you run a different scheme eventually because you can get all the plays you need?
The Rams offense works
run.
better. Yeah. I would stick to the run here. Go back.
Any other like maybe the base? Doesn't look like it's gonna be there. It's like
I'd run it. Yeah, it's gonna work. They're not in fit, so they're gonna drop back. You're gonna get a little push.
Right.
Come out on iPhone. Oh,
sorry. Little in.
Yeah, it works. Or he went there. Wise open. Yeah. Oh my God. All right, don't no huddle.
Okay.
All right, come out in gun bunch trail. Who's your middle
Bunch
receiver?
trail?
Flip it. Who's your middle receiver?
I don't even
Flip it. You gotta hit R1.
Let's find out when we get there.
That's poor playing.
I mean, I got all
and
the
you
guys.
didn't flip it. No, call timeout.
I got all the guys.
Harrison isn't the guy.
He is that guy. You don't think he would be the guy? Gribbs, I promise you.
This is why it's difficult to coach you.
Gribbs, I promise you. He's the guy. I promise you, Marvin Harrison. He's the guy. Like, there's no doubt about it in my mind. If I had one route to throw to anybody in the world, he'd be my guy I would call.
That's what we resort to now?
I'll hit the wrong button.
You really kind of are uncoachable.
You're not a great coach. You're a very good offensive coordinator when we're winning. You're a little... I'm not going to say you're definitely not a great head coach. You don't have great game management skills. You're very particular.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you like to not listen to what your coach tells you.
You're a Josh McDaniels.
Yeah, I am.
You're a Josh McDaniels type.
Yeah? All right.
Yeah. What do you think here, Gribbs?
I think you like this 3-3-5 wide way too much.
Really?
Yeah.
Look how good it is. Is it not good?
I don't know, man.
Just so you know, G-Homie, in your absence, he's been uncoachable in the chat. He's been acting up without his father-like figure. S. Gribbs, not here.
Can we talk also about how much...
Once again, BYOD, this is my desk. Whose desk is this? My house.
Look how much room you
He's in 5 wide. He's in 5 wide. He's in 5 wide.
That's why you don't come out in that formation.
Oh. Joey Hayden.
I would like you to blitz it at some point, but...
If I knew how, I would, Gibbs.
Oh, my God. This thing called practice mode, Farls.
SWAT team. Pat Pete. That's why you get a Pat Pete.
God.
4th and 4. He's going to go for it. He's not going to get it, and he's going to quit. He's not even going to wait for us to go on offense.
Nickel 2-4-5.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Then what?
We're going to come out.
Match?
Well, he's going to run the ball, so come out in your little thing.
You don't know that.
I wouldn't. No, I'd call it buck slant. First page. Baseline press.
I definitely want to shade underneath.
Crash line to the right. User this guy. Good play.
Does he quit now, or does he wait for us to score a touchdown? And if so, do we run the ball? Let's go to the pass. Just give me a man beater.
I had a man beater.
What do you got?
No. Go.
I want it on my terms. Does PA dig? Is that the route?
Yeah.
That route that you made me call when we lost the game last time?
Yeah.
Giving bad memories. Broncos seams.
See, this is the problem.
They got a good 5 wide. Do they not? QB draw. They don't have a QB draw. What route would I throw here? Corner route, probably, right? Corner routes are always good. That's what they say. Gronkenstein, first down, 5 for 6. Let's go.
Tough guy to coach.
What play?
Gun wide open. Gonna audible Z spot, throw a touchdown. Fork.
PA fork, not flip.
Flipped.
Flipped, always.
Go to Z spot.
Z spot. Which guy?
Slant Gronk. Slant Gronk. Streak X and motion him one step to the right and snap it.
Who am I throwing?
You gotta make a read, bro.
I don't make reads, Gibs.
Oh my god, he had guys covered. Just throw it.
He did have guys covering him.
Don't care. Throw it. Don't care. Don't care. What? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
We had it. That was great defense by him. That was great defense by my opponent.
Why are you doing that?
That was not great. That was great defense. I hit the wrong button.
You didn't hit the wrong button. You just like to like if you were a real player and I was a real coach, you would get benched.
Except that I'm winning 12-0, and then
Coach
would take me out of the state championship game. Yeah, coach wouldn't take me out of the state
Yes,
championship.
they would.
Game. Nah, I don't think so. This is
Just
not.
yeah, this is what you get for coming out in this, having predetermined reads.
Uh-oh.
Embarrassing.
Larry Wilson, big hit right there.
Big, no, don't care. Big dime 245 or 245. B nickel 2 for 5. Nickel 2 for 5. Don't call it yet.
Buck slant?
Don't call it yet. Buck slant.
I already called it.
All right. Baseline press.
Boom.
Do you like giving yourself this much pain?
We had that play.
Had what?
We should have got in with Greg Olson right there. Baseline press. Which guy used it? This guy?
The blitzing guy. Crash line to the left. That was gross. That was disgusting. I don't think he can hit stick this year, man. I don't think he could go for it. Same play.
Baseline press. Baseline press.
Crash line to the right. Use the other guy. Use that guy. Yep. Heat. Oh my god, blitzing's so much fun. Oh.
Is it?
Yeah, do you like getting stops like that? Is that fun?
If I hadn't sacked him so fast, I probably would have had a pick. I lurked that. Which way? Baseline press.
Yeah. And
LB.
Crash right, and then use that guy you're on. Yeah, go ahead. Good. Like, look at but that in my opinion that was poor like route knowledge. Like,
Yeah, I know. Stick and nod. Who runs stick and nod?
But
I've been seeing since stick and nod since 3rd grade. I wasn't ready for it. You know what I mean? I thought your
what's up, Coolest Beast Gaming?
I thought I would drop down Gibbs, take the short route on, and your pressure would get there before he could throw the nod. Obviously, it didn't really work that way. Baseline
Flipped.
press.
Crash right. Use that guy you're on. Yeah. Watch the full vertical stuff. There you go. That fun? 2 sacks on this possession. Is that fun?
Career high.
I know it is.
Fake. He's definitely fake punting.
Yeah,
After that
definitely fake
shenanigans
punting.
I pulled on him. No doubt about it. We got the D though.
Thanks, Shun Go. My guy. Get ready. Fake punt.
I'm ready.
Wow.
What a scholar. Maybe he's showing me sportsmanship. And in turn, it will change my mind, make me a better player.
I form. I form normal.
Pro?
Yeah. Down.
PA shot goes.
No, down. PA Bronco shot. Call it. I'm making you throw it and learn it.
Don't want to do this.
Slant, X, and smart route your far right receiver.
Don't want to do this.
Do it and trust it and throw it. Slant X, smart route Hopkins. Same pass lead as Z spot. Just throw
User in
it.
the
Don't
safety.
care. Don't care. All right, you did what I said. That was good. You felt it. Now let's run a play. Good.
Like a real play? That's going to work?
Trips open.
Gun
wide
ace.
receiver. No.
Gun empty?
Fork.
5 verticals.
G homie says my guy. All right, you're gonna throw to Gronk here.
I hit the wrong button.
He might be.
He's in cover 2.
He's in cover 2.
He's in cover 6.
Go. I like it. I like all the routes. That's fine.
Let's try and beat him deep down the sideline, no?
God. Oh
I don't know
my
what
God.
happened.
Call a play.
I don't know what happened right there. I hit the wrong button. But did we not get into a good play? But did we not get into a good play? Eventually?
No, you didn't.
Eventually.
No, because you didn't have a play.
That's the...
I want you to go to Gronk.
Yeah, me too.
Gotta throw it. You didn't trust it. I know you didn't trust it. I know you didn't trust it because you saw the guy drift, and I know how your mind thinks. You didn't throw it because you don't trust anything.
Tokyo drifting that defender right there.
I don't care that you win 12-0. I want you to throw.
I want to get the first down first. I gotta win a tackle battle though.
Quick audible is a stick. Okay. Bunch stick.
Bunch stick.
You're not doing it.
Which one?
Bunch stick.
Yeah, bunch stick. He's in 2-man.
Just go to it.
Yeah, bunch.
Bunch stick.
Stick.
Smart route Thomas. Smart route Harrison. Slant Gronk. And motion Thomas out and throw a dot for the first down.
A dot. What is that again?
You didn't slant Gronk and you messed up the timing.
Dot,
You're
though.
so bad.
Dot, though.
You're so bad.
Dot, though. Is that not a dot? That was a dot. I pretty much had a touchdown.
All right. Wide receiver fork.
Yeah.
Flip it.
Flip it.
Call PA over wide receiver. Quick audible left. Street Gronk. Slant Hopkins. Don't tell me what he's in. I know what he's in. Block Peterson. Throw Kobe. Let's go.
Which one is that?
X. Throw Kobe. Throw it. He's coming. Oh my God. Throw it away. It's all right. You used the guy. Made a play.
Marvin Harrison caught it.
All right. Same play.
PA wide receiver in?
No. Wide receiver
That's
fork.
the same play we just called.
No. Wide receiver fork.
That's the same play we just called.
No.
You were not clear with your instructions.
Call quick audible to verticals. Oh my freaking God. It's embarrassing.
Cash. See? Boo!
Fork. Quick audible Z spot.
Which play is that again?
Gun bunch Z spot. Hit X. Stick to the left twice. And then play action audible.
Tell them what did you say?
Just run the ball. Run the freaking ball.
It's going to be open. Can you tell them what smart route does?
I will after you mess this play up.
Touchdown?
After you mess up the timing of the play.
Dot.
You messed it up again.
Probably.
How do you do...
I don't really understand it, I guess.
You have to let him motion out. I want you to call. Why is it not flipped?
I didn't call that play. That's why I didn't flip it. I called deep dig. I want to
Call
hit this
timeout.
double route.
No, you're not going to. Call timeout. Call timeout.
No,
call
watch,
timeout.
Watch.
It's not going to work.
No, you don't know that.
Yes, I do.
You've never called this play.
I know.
Watch this. Route to Demarius.
Why are you making a
Watch
mockery?
it. Ready.
You're making a mockery of what we're doing.
Ooh, he had triple coverage, and we still got it anyways. Should have been a flag.
All right. Fork.
Should have been a flag.
Fork. Flip it.
Wide receiver fork.
Yeah. Gun bunch stick.
Gun bunch stink.
Stick. Smart route Thomas. Smart route Harrison.
Okay.
Put Gronk on an in and smart route it.
Okay.
Put Hopkins on an out and smart route it.
Okay.
I want you to motion Thomas out, let him set, then snap it. Not completely set, but let him pause. Go. Jesus Christ. It's just, you have.
Boom. Almost. 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 Another play from Gibs that doesn't pick us up the yards we need, pretty much. That's how it works. Auto flip, Gibbs, what do you think? Think he's got what it takes to beat man? Great user. 54 to go. 54 to go. 245.
Just trying to decompress over here, man.
Buckslant 3.
Just trying to decompress.
Buckslant 3.
I think you just want to make me feel bad.
I want you to give me good plays.
I gave you good plays.
He picked it up with the halfback SWAT team. We couldn't find the guy to swat because there was two of them. We might lose this game.
Yeah, with your poor play.
We just lost to Hail Mary, basically. Can I send another guy here? If I want to send 6, Gibbs, you always talk about sending 6. I want to send 6.
All right, send 6. Go ahead.
How?
You don't need to send 6 this time. Did you?
I didn't crash the line.
That's why it's not working.
But I learned.
There's Glitchy Radinski.
But I learned.
Glitchy Radinski.
That was Farls in charge. You have a big touchdown play here?
iPhone.
iPhone what?
Tight twins. Stretch.
Stretch?
Yeah. I call the zone weak now.
That was great defense.
Call zone weak.
Like, for a touchdown, we don't.
Just call zone weak.
Nah. Dude, you're a horrible game manager. There's 25 seconds left. See? Like, for real. Like, what was that?
Just wanted to see if the front was there. I didn't like it, so I told you to run the zone weak. I'm more
Where does that get us?
south run.
Where does that get us?
You have 2 timeouts. You're not going to move the ball downfield to.
Incomplete pass, no harm.
Just punt. For the love of God, punt before
6
you
seconds?
do something terrible. Punt.
All right.
For the love of God, punt.
I'll punt.
Like, punt before you do something bad. Punt.
Okay.
Don't fake punt pass. Can you please not fake punt pass, Farls? Please don't fake punt pass. Please.
I thought we threw that away just in time.
Why are you doing this? Why?
I thought we
Can
had that.
Can I take over?
Nah.
Now you're just trolling me.
No, I'm not. I'm really not. Once you start giving me good plays, I'm in.
Do you see how he always finds a way to try and turn things on me?
So too.
Once I start giving you good plays,
Yeah.
you're literally the meanest person I know. Like you're
No, like you were giving me good plays. You just told me with 25 seconds left to call I-form. That's basically a death sentence to my offensive drive.
Yeah, but there's 2 timeouts. You're not going to move the ball 98 yards with 2 timeouts, 25 seconds.
You don't believe in me. You don't believe.
No,
in me.
I don't believe in you.
See, I think that feels.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm mean.
Yeah, I don't believe in you because of the way you play and don't listen to your coach.
What?
I try to be supportive.
Look at me setting that up. I'm like, I got AI.
You're not like AI.
No, like I have AI in my mind.
No, I know. I know exactly what you mean. You're not like that.
Screen again.
Oh, pressure.
2nd and 4.
It's fun to send pressure, right?
Not really.
Only on your terms. Only on your terms. I would love to be able to bench Farls right now.
Baseline press. You're lucky you're not getting beat over the top.
Who?
I think. Is S. Gibbs at 6,999 followers?
I'm at 6,999 subscribers on YouTube.
I'm going to go unfollow you after this show.
Please.
That way you'll go to 6,998.
I need one more follow, and I'll be at 7,000. You're not.
I don't even think I'm setting it up.
I
right.
know you're not.
I don't. Yeah, it doesn't feel right.
You just get out of it. For the love of God, do whatever you do.
Ad Robs is coming to Orlando tomorrow?
He is?
Yeah, you got to stop by Ad Robs.
Well, too. I should be. June Cav knows. Ad Robs, you know, hit me up. Overcommitted. Touchdown.
All right, we got a game, Gribs. We got to be...
Can I take over?
It's 8-12. No. I blocked a kick. Well, I actually missed the block. But
Cools
he missed the kick.
Beast Gaming. We'll see you later, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thanks for stopping by. I think it's first time in the chat.
It's 12-9.
How does that make you feel? It could be 14-9. How does that make you feel?
Still got the lead. It could be 28-9 if you were giving me all your best plays.
I've given you my best plays. You don't know how to run them. Just like that, now I'm at 7,700. I did it. I made it to 7,000.
All right, I got to go and follow now real quick.
Can you not do that? I'm going to unfollow you.
It happens. What should I call? I need a drive, Gibbs.
I come out in I form.
Snugs?
I form pro. Run the ball.
Pro. Stretch.
Yeah. Outside dome. See, this is what you do.
I'm not doubting you. I'm not doubting you. I believe in you. You don't believe me, but I
call the
believe
run
in
ball
you.
down. Run ball down.
ISO?
Yeah, go. Run the ball. Good run. Job.
Is that fun?
Yeah, I think
It's like the opposite of blitzing.
All right, go back to the. I want I form. No, I want I form. I want I form. I want you to come out in the I form. Nope, run I form.
Pro?
Yeah. Broncos shot play. Just do what I say.
No.
You don't listen.
Why would we pass? Why would we pass?
You play. You play. I'm done
No,
coaching.
but why would we pass?
You play. I'm done coaching.
Why would we pass?
I didn't say I wanted you to pass.
Why would I
wanted
come
you
out
to
and
have
not
the
play then?
option to come out and maybe throw it.
Or run ISO?
Yeah. Go with I form.
Terrible.
I form.
Normal?
PA shot. You go.
I don't like this. Is this your setup?
Give me PA scissors. Give me PA scissors. Yeah, slant Thomas.
Cancel the PA?
No, go. Snap, go. Flat. Got slant too. I can't help
I tried
you.
to throw the slant.
I can't help you.
I wasn't prepared to call that within 5 seconds.
I can't help you.
I wasn't prepared to call that within 5 seconds. He called
Should
the blitz off the edge for the second straight play. We should have
Fork.
known.
That's why we went.
You
to
told me to throw the flat. The flat was
scissors.
covered.
I said look at the flat, and you
was
throw it.
covered.
Right away. It was not covered.
I disagree. Do you have a man beater? Do you have a man beater?
Yeah, Gronk or the post, but you don't
need
throw the post.
15
you
yards.
Throw the post. I throw the post on this play, but you don't throw the post.
Oh, I don't throw the post. Gribs?
Like you don't listen to me, and then you don't believe that because you don't run it, so you don't know how to throw it, but it's good.
This is not on me.
It is on you.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, I don't
Yes,
think
it is.
so. I think
Yeah,
you're
it
confused.
is. No, I'm not confused. I understand completely. It's on you.
I think as a coach, you've got to do a better job with your quarterback. Game management. You can't just be like, yeah, go run this super complicated play, make 6 reads
It's
on
not
one play.
complicated. You know how to run it.
I don't know exactly how to run it. It's tough. There's a pass lead. There's defenders.
There's defenders.
There's a lot going on.
I have to make reads myself. Oh my goodness, it's so hard. Yeah, I don't know.
I think you're taking it for granted.
I don't know. Then maybe it's the talent. Maybe it's the talent on the field. Maybe we shouldn't be running this offense.
Maybe our coach could put us in a better offense.
Try to get you to run the ball a little bit, and then you complain. Oh, we shouldn't go to
But we're
Broncos
gonna
shot.
come out, pass play. That we threw a game.
Yeah, because it gives you the ability to go to a multifaceted number of plays. But you disagree. You argue.
It gives you one run play. That's trash.
The one run play that you've run one time this game, you got a 15-yard gain. Glitchkey, Raynitschke. Once again, you don't listen to me, and I tell you how good he is.
Everybody in the chat, when you abandon us,
I form.
recalls. Everyone in the chat told me this weekend. That's why I have him on my squad, bro. You know who's better than him? Rob Gronkowski on a post. Just kidding. I'm going with quarterback. Whoop. Oh. Fourth quarter. We're up 10. Need a play. 2nd and 3. Gibs is going to tell us to run this play flipped.
I form.
He's going to tell us to run PA fork flipped.
No, I'm not. I told you to run I form.
Oh, PA boot. We got to show him the PA boot. We haven't shown the PA boot. And you got zone weak. That I form play is not good.
Oh my God.
Sorry, just being honest.
It's not being honest. You don't run real plays. You run gimmick. You run gimmick stuff. That's why you don't like it.
3-0 against you, bro.
You're 4-3 against me.
6-5.
You're 4-3.
12-9.
4-3.
150 career.
Oh, okay.
Offsides.
Can I have your juice to your computer?
Oh, now you need something from
I told you earlier that I was going to need that.
Doesn't make it okay. But since I'm a man of the people...
Oh, man of the people with an 89 overall team?
Then you... Think I want to review all these items?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
For the chat?
Oh. Oh.
They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And his throw here's in.
Plays yet to work. In my possession.
That's a you problem. God.
X?
No, why would you run?
I don't know. Slot trail? 2nd and 5? We'll run the ball. We'll run the ball, Gibs. Don't worry. Bang. Cut that run. Ooh. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. PA. PA. Roll. Roll. Drag, drag, drag. Drag, drag. Drag. Yeah, Gronk. Pick. Pick.
Like, is that a serious read or is that like a joke read?
No, he was open.
He wasn't open.
It's Gronk. He didn't hang on. We got to play 4th and 4 for me, Gibs?
Yeah, I do. I would call wide receiver, fork, flip
Chuck it blind to
gun
Gronk.
bunch. Gun bunch, Z spot.
The little squirt play
No, gun bunch, Z
where I
spot.
motion the guy on the left.
Actually, I'd go to probably stick and throw a corner out, but I know you can't do that.
Gronk?
So. No, stick.
I can't throw the corner route. I don't think I have what it takes. Gronk.
Like you do all the things. You do
Great players do.
no, all the things that once worked really well.
How's that my fault? Marvin Harrison touchdown probably. Ready? Because he's so good. Overthrow by Aaron Rodgers. No big deal.
Can you call wide receiver fork, flip it, and I want you to throw the post for a touchdown. Throw the post for a touchdown.
Yeah?
Throw
Against cover 3?
Block halfback.
You think it's there?
I want you to throw the post for the touchdown.
It's a pretty good route. He's going to quit.
Hey, what do I know, chat? What do I know?
What do you know?
I don't know.
Concede. Finally a victory with the Broncos playbook. Finally a victory here, kind sir. You guys like that Broncos scheme right there? Pretty good. Pretty good. It's a little one-trick pony, Gibbs-esque, but it's classic.
See, chat knows. Chat knows.
Chat knows.
Chat knows, man. Chat knows.
What is the chat? The chat knows all. Chat knows all. Chat told me about Ray Nitschke this weekend. How's Champ Bailey? Who's the best corner, chat? Who is the best corner? Because I think we got to get Champ Bailey.
Man of the people.
I was
89
relentless
overall.
on that guy.
You have.
Yeah, tried out Jeremy Shockey this weekend to let the chat know how he is.
Spence Dog has it all. I think you need to listen to Gibbs.
I think he's a great offensive coordinator. No one will deny that.
Who? Me?
Jackamus Prime says Champ Bailey. Mark Wildcat says Champ. It's all about execution.
I know. You did.
Are you a fan of Bill Belichick? No, you're a fan of Tom Brady. Why? Because he goes out there and makes reads, just like me.
You don't make reads. You actually make terrible reads.
You think Bill Belichick's
You don't
barking
trust
in
anything.
his helmet? Like, flat. Oh, never mind. Hang on. Look
No,
back. Other side.
You don't trust anything. You don't
Sack.
trust anything. That's
Sack.
your problem. That's your problem. You make a predetermined read, and then that's when
That's how one read offenses work when you don't practice them. That's why you need to get me into better plays.
There's that's the exact problem. This is not a one read offense. This is a multifaceted offense where when I tell you to motion the receiver one step and
much.
snap it, no, it's not. You look to the slant, you look to the streak, then you go to the post, and you can't
That's
do
three
it.
things. I can't.
I know you
not
can't.
Not
The
with
talent-
you verbally
talent
unable
isn't-
to recognize.
Talent isn't where it needs to be.
I don't think that's
Therefore,
a
you
skill.
can't
I
run
don't think
the
that's a skill
offense.
many people have.
I've seen a lot of people have that skill.
You've seen people have
Jonathan.
somebody bark next to them the whole
Best
Madden
players,
game.
best players in the world. That's how they run their offense. They have multiple offenses.
With somebody telling them verbally, "Hey, problem, you're going to go to this tournament this weekend. You're not going to show up with a scheme. I'm just going to tell you what to do next year."
Oh, that's a different story.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm not saying your plays aren't good. They're not good in the context of this game. That's what I'm saying. Chat, back me up. Anybody? Am I insane? When he's like, "Oh, flat." Just kidding. The fullback's not there. Oh, you had the middle, bro. Sorry. In the 2 seconds I had, I got sacked.
That part's hard. I'll give you that. That part's really hard to do. Definitely hard to do.
Luch 17.
1 for 1 tonight.
Luch, is it possible to create a realistic Patriot-style offensive scheme? Yes.
Absolutely.
You can run the Pats. For sure.
Farls is insane. Farls is insane. See? I've been trying to tell you that, man. Insane. Farls is a system player like Norman. Farls propaganda.
Lons is with me, and he's smart.
We gotta get a t-shirt made that says Farls propaganda. Farls propaganda is the most real thing that's ever happened, ever. Farls propaganda. You have the most... You would make a great person to run for office. Because you can spin or flip any story.
I mean...
Insane plus Farls.
You call one play over and over.
Right, and Ray has just dissed you so hard.
What did he say?
He said Farls eats his pizza with a fork.
False. Not even true.
Farls eats his pizza with a fork. Crazy. A lot of crazies and sanes. What's this? What are you looking up?
I'm going to send the fans on to the next stream. We just got to find the guy. We just got to find the next guy. Gibbs, tell them when they can submit their next mailbag questions, when our next show will be, when our next stream will be. What
next
we'll be
show, make sure you guys follow
week.
the channel before we leave. Right now, we will be live tomorrow. We'll be live tomorrow, probably right around, hopefully between 6 and 7 p.m. I'll be going live. I'll be taking you through the night up until about midnight. And we'll be live on Friday. We'll be live on Saturday. We'll be live this Sunday. We return. The Sunday stream returns. What time are we going to go live? Around 11 or 12 noon, roughly noon. We'll go over our fantasy lineups.
Yeah, we'll go over fantasy lineups. We'll even do a FanDuel. So if you guys follow us on Twitter, I'll put out probably a FanDuel pool. I'll do one that's just for fun, and then we'll do one that potentially if you want to put in an entry fee, you can.
And then
you don't have to.
So Farls will play from about 12 to 4, roughly.
12 to 3, yeah.
12 to 3,
like
and then the Giants come on at 4. I'll be here hanging out throughout the day as well. And then Farls will go watch the Giants game. I'll take over. I'll take until the night shift. Then we get off. We'll be done around 7 p.m. And then the Patriots come on to beat the Cardinals in the Sunday night game.
We'll have food.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
So
real important with the food we get.
It's a good time to grind out your solos, get your milestone collectibles done, and just hang out, talk football with the people in the chat that are here today.
My guy for great number
and,
3 underscore.
Follow your fantasy action. We even got a guy that comes in and gives all the updates to the scores. It's pretty clutch. So
Are we gonna have? Is anyone coming?
we might have Mole
might
second
come?
Sunday. Second Sunday
What about-
against the Vikings.
what about
second
Will?
Sunday. Will we can talk to, see if he can stop
Maybe
by
the
for sure.
Goo.
Maybe the Goo will make a guest appearance after his Brown lose in the 1 o'clock hour, most likely.
Yeah, no, Sunday stream's good time. Here's what we need you guys to do to be prepared for Sunday stream, though. We need you guys to make sure that you're here at noon sharp on Sunday. This channel here, noon sharp. We're going to be live from noon till 7 p.m. on Sunday.
We need your fantasy help. Mostly.
We need your fantasy help. We
Yeah.
need you to come prepared with your best fantasy lineups. And we're all going to that first hour. The first hour of the show will be playing Madden stuff, but we're going to go over our fantasy lineups, make sure we are all right together as a community to take down fantasy that week. And then we'll play some games, and then we'll keep playing games until 7.
All right, guys, a reminder, tonight, coming to the Brain Trust, check your Twitch inbox messages, MStack's Bengals defensive scheme. It's a run-specific defense this first week. There'll be more content coming to it. But for this weekend, it starts with a run defensive scheme. Shows you how to stop all the popular runs in the game. It's from the 4-3. It's a little bit like what I was using, but it's different. It's got all the setups. Shows you where to use her. Shows you how to set the edges. It's really, really good stuff. So make sure to look for that after the show. All right, guys. Until next week, we'll see you. Lock up.